I got an arrogant swag, and that's cool. But it probably was the neighbor do jazz on that dude who moved through the classroom streets of black shades with at least 3 dimes in the back from that page. Switch cars like the switching the socks. I'm on point. Big guns on my left when I ride. I'm on point. And my brother time almost expired. He in the joint. You can fire over blunt or a joint. Do what you want, cause it's alright with me. I'm feeling the brush and she go all night for me. I'm gripping her butt. She not a slut. She just do it for me. Behind doors. The garage from the feeling on E on seashore. And she do the crouching tighter for me. Her knees sore. You might say I had enough, but bitch, I need more. Serenade your soul, relax your mind. Get you a fine dime, cause you press for time. And then squeeze on the ass and rub on the tits and take a couple shots, yeah. Light a couple splits, just serenade your soul, relax your mind. Get you a fine dime, cause you press for time. And then squeeze on the ass, yeah. Rub on the tits, yeah. Take a couple shots, yeah. Light a couple splits. Hey, baby, you're attracted to you, your ass chicken. Titties sitting up real nice, it got me fidgeting. I know you get tired of them half-ass and minute. Holla at a nigga with goals, plans, and benefits. Genuine, we can get down to business and finish it. Cinnamon, please say yes, cause my adrenaline rushing to the tip of my head. Infantry sinister. I'm measuring the width of the bed, baby, I'm finicky. Holla in your ass and beat you until you know me. Serenading every area cause you told me. Show me the money and I'ma show you the motion. Speaking hypothetically, baby, this is the only. Colder than the polar about pussy, baby, you know me. We can get away from the club and get low key. Get so street as long as you let a nigga be. Sharing our love in between the sheets. Serenade your soul, relax your mind. Get you a fine dime, cause you press for time. And then squeeze on the ass and rub on the tits and take a couple shots, yeah. Light a couple splits, just serenade your soul, relax your mind. Get you a fine dime, cause you press for time. And then squeeze on the ass and rub on the tits and take a couple shots, yeah. Light a couple splits, all you grinding with me, make up your mind. Let me know, shot, press for time. And it's time for us to go, shot, and take a couple shots to the head before we exit it. Talk to me, laying the pipe harder than Mexican. Start in the kitchen on top of the counter to the floor. You know I got that good love, girl. You dead on. Home need you won't play. Just look at it, I'ma hit the spot. Boss man talk, I promise you I'ma get it hot. Promise we gon' ride about 5, baby. I never stop. Automatic 6 from squeeze, girl, and I got a pop. We can take the tools and perfume, baby. You got a shot. Antique purses and product bags, you got a lot. Cater to a player or loser, can use imagination. I'm infatuated with body language and masturbation. No procrastinating, and I'ma give you the whole business. Skies is the limit whenever you fuck with vivid. Serenade your soul, relax your mind.
Get you a fine dime, cause you press for time. And then
squeeze on the ass, rub on the tits, and take a couple shots, yeah. Light a couple splits, just serenade your soul, relax your mind. Get you a fine dime, cause you press for time. And then squeeze on the ass, and rub on the tits, and take a couple shots, yeah. Light a couple splits, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Family. What up, family? Salute to y'all for tuning in, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. You know, it's your boy, Born Rich. Let's put the link in the chat. Just in case somebody want to jump in, man. Y'all should jump in and fuck with me. You know what I mean? You ain't got shit else to do. And besides, you could be anywhere in the world. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you're here rocking with Born Rich, right? I don't know. If I'm honest, I don't think that you could be anywhere in the world because you don't have the finances. But salute to everybody, man. Salute to y'all that's pulling up. Pull up, man. This right here is an early morning stream, man. We're gonna get into a couple things today, but it's an early morning stream for everybody. Everybody who's tuning in right now, hit the like button, share button, subscribe button, all of the buttons. You know what I mean? Hit the motherfucking button. But like I said, man, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Um, so yeah, man. Yeah, man. I don't know what y'all doing, man. It's a Saturday morning. What y'all doing on this Saturday morning? Y'all let me know in the chats. What's good? Salute, Ultra Funky. Salute to the family. Let me see what family's in. Salute, Jungle Jesus, Ultra Funky. Yeah, me, my brothers that's in the building. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. You feel me? So I want y'all to let me know in the chats, man. What are y'all doing? What y'all got planned for this Saturday? It's Saturday. It's fucking what? 10:30? 10:30 a.m. on y'all neck of the woods. It's fucking 4:30 on my neck of the woods. So y'all show me what y'all tell me what's going on, man. What's the plans for the day? It's Saturday. You ain't got shit else to do. I hope you're not gonna spend your whole day online. You hear me? Promise me that. Promise me you're not gonna spend your whole day online. But yeah, man, salute to the UK family. Salute to the family over here in America. You know, salute to the black family first and foremost. And salute to the beautiful people who always rock with us. You feel me? Salute. As you come in, hit that like button, hit the share button, subscribe button, you know, all of that. Wipe your feet. Wipe your feet. With all of that. As you come in the door, wipe your feet. We know how that rocks. You know what I mean? That's easy money. But what up, UK family? Talk to me, UK family, man. Shit, UK family, what's good, man? It's Saturday. What's good? What's good, Kushite? I see, I mean, my brother Kushite is in the building. Um, shit, I guess I'll play this, man. Let me play this, man, because shit, I've been playing this all day. So we'll play this. Why not? Why not? All right, let me share my screen, family. We'll play a little bit of this, man. This is I don't know, man. This is when the UK brothers when I first introduced myself to the UK brothers and I say, listen, y'all, I'm born rich. I'm from America. I'm a black guy in America, and I really do. I really try to make the moves, the mandatory moves that need to be made to uplift the community, the family, and the whole nine. You know what I mean? So once I tell the UK people that this is what they tell me.
It's well, it's easier to be a parent this morning. It's easier to be a dad. It's easier to tell your kids character matters. It matters. Tell them the truth matters. Being a good person matters. And it's easier for a whole lot of people. If you're a Muslim in this country, you don't have to worry if the president doesn't want you here. If you're an immigrant, you don't have to worry if the president's going to be happy to have babies snatched away or send dreamers back for no reason.
Hold on, wait, what?
This is vindication for a lot of people who have really suffered. You know, the I can't breathe. You know, that wasn't just George Floyd. That was a lot of people that felt that I can't
No, he wilding. Hold on,
baby snatched away.
let's play this.
Immigrant, you don't have to worry if the president's going to be happy to have babies snatched away or send dreamers
Yo, my bad, my bad. Are we back? Are we back? Family, are we back? Kushite, let me know we back. Western Goddess, let me know we back, man. What the fuck was that? Kushite. I don't know what happened, Kushite. You sent the Kushite, you sent the Somali government to silence me, man. I will not be silenced, Kushite. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. Tell your Somali brethren to leave me alone, bro. Don't do that, man. I was trying to show. I mean, Kushite, I'm trying to show. I'm trying to show y'all how. Trump did it. Hey, get what Trump did do it, Kushite. Trump said, fuck this. All right, let me let you hear your man. Kushite, this your people. This your brother. This how he felt after Biden. This how you felt, Kushite, after Biden won.
For no reason. This is vindication for a lot of people who have really suffered. You know, I can't breathe. You know, that wasn't just George Floyd. That was a lot of people that felt they couldn't breathe.
That's a fact. That's a fact, Kushite. And I don't know why you laughing, Kushite, because you felt like you couldn't breathe. When George Floyd couldn't breathe, my Somali brothers and sisters felt like they couldn't breathe. My Nigerian, Yoruba, Igbo family, they couldn't breathe. My Cameroon family, they couldn't breathe. My Indian family, they couldn't breathe. And I don't know. I know y'all right now, y'all probably laughing at this brother because of what he's saying, but I feel the same way. I make crap because what y'all don't understand is what happened to George Floyd could happen to you. It could happen to your uncle. Yeah. Even though your uncle is an Arab, your Arab uncle, he could be choked to death with a knee on his neck. And that's why I kind of feel. And that's why I kind of feel the same way that I feel. But before I cry, I'm gonna let him rock.
Every day you're waking up, you're getting these tweets, and you just don't know. And you're going to the store, and people who have been afraid to show their racism are getting nastier and nastier to you. And you're worried about your kids, and you're worried about your sister. And can she just go to Walmart and get back into her car without somebody saying something to her?
Okay, Van, now you wildin'. Van, you wildin'. Van, you wildin'. I was born and raised in the South. So if you go to Walmart and a white person calls you a nigger in a Walmart parking lot, it's expected. It's expected. What are you gonna do after that? What are we gonna do? You're gonna pray, you're gonna march, you're gonna protest, you're gonna boycott, you're gonna do all of that. But listen, bro, if a white person calls you a nigger in a Walmart parking lot, then what are you really gonna do? Let's be honest. Let's be honest when we really speak about America. What is your options? What is your options as a prisoner of war? What can you do? And then you have to think, what is a word, right? When a white person calls you a nigger in a Walmart parking lot, you have to think, I've been called worse, right? I think oh fuck, what was that? Steve Urkel? What was Steve Urkel? Yo, Jen, what was Steve Urkel? Was it Family Matters? In Family Matters. You know what they said in Family Matters? I've been put out of better places than this. I mean, so like if a redneck in a Walmart parking lot call you a nigger, then So what? What are you gonna do? You're not gonna punch him in the mouth. Are we really punching Karens in the mouth? Right? We always talk about Karen. That's a Karen. That's a Karen. Karen don't respect shit except a punch in the mouth. Are you gonna punch Karen in the mouth? If not, then you just like this guy right here on national television on CNN crying. I don't know, but I know Kushite. I know Kushite. This is Kushite people. I think he's Somali. Yep. This is Van Jones. Van Jones is Somali, so he's doing what the Somalis do. Let's go.
And you spent so much of your life energy just trying to hold it together. And this is a big deal for us just to be able to get some peace and have a chance for a reset. And the character of the country matters. And being a good man matters. I just want my son to...
And being a good man matters. And I just want my son to find him a beautiful white woman that's successful that could really could turn the tide in our family. And I'm a red-blooded American. And I just want what's best for this country and for my son and my kids. And like, man, nigga, shut up.
To look at this. It's easy to do it the cheap way and get away with stuff, but it comes back around. It comes back around, and this is a good day for this country. I'm sorry for the people who lost. For them, it's not a good day, but for a whole lot of people, it's a good day. Well, it's easier to be a parent this morning.
Hey, family, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Listen, the first thing I want to say, listen, it's easier to be a parent this morning. I don't know what happened this morning. I don't know why this specific morning is a beautiful and a blessed morning. Joe Biden, yes, he won. He's the president, but I don't understand what's so special and what's so beautiful about this morning. But listen, family, thank y'all for tuning in. This morning is a beautiful day to be a parent. You know what I mean? Let's let it. Hey, listen, don't take my word for it. Take Van's word for it.
Well, it's easier to be a parent this morning. It's easier to be a dad. It's easier to tell your kids character matters. It matters. Telling the truth matters. Being a good person matters. And it's easier for a whole lot of
people. My whole girl said, "Who's crying?" This is Van Jones. Van Jones crying. He, for the people who just joining in, Van Jones is crying because Joe Biden won, and like,
oh, he's touched.
No, not only touched. He understands that when Joe Biden wins, it makes it easier for black men to be a dad.
How so?
I don't know. Well, look, listen. Don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it.
If you're Muslim in this country, you don't have to worry if the president doesn't want you here. If you're an immigrant, you don't have to worry if the president's going to be happier to have babies snatched away or send dreamers.
Oh, yeah. So he thinks Biden's going to be
for no reason. This is vindication for a lot of people.
Yeah, that's it. No, he ain't lying about that. This is vindication. Now, Biden winning. Now, I want y'all, let's break down this words. He said Biden winning the election is vindication for a lot of people. What people? Who people? What you talking about,
He was
Willis?
talking about the Muslims. That's what he said.
What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Willis? Let's go.
Really suffered. You know, I can't breathe. You know, that wasn't just George Floyd. That was a lot of people that felt that they couldn't breathe. And every day you're waking up and you're getting these tweets and you just don't know. And you're going to the store and people who have been afraid to show their racism are getting nastier and nastier to you. And you're worried about your...
Man, let me say something about that. Man, yeah, I understand. Yeah, that may be the truth. Let me say this, man. Let me tell y'all this, man. Listen, I was born and raised in Tennessee, right? This to my UK family, right? I was born and raised in Tennessee, right? One of the southern states. What up, Khaled? What up? Hey, y'all. I'm gonna put this Buddha, Khaled. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna put the link. Y'all pull up. Pull up. That's the link in the chat if y'all want to jump in and chop it up. But let me tell you something about this. So this guy right here, he's crying. This pussy that's crying on national TV because a white man won the election. Let me tell you. Let me break down his words. He said that racist people are feeling more. What's the word I'm looking for? Emboldened. They are more emboldened, and they feel like they have more power and more rights because Trump is the president. Let me tell you something, man. Growing up in the southern states of America, these white people always had that power and that it's a word I'm looking for. That they always had this power and this sense of entitlement to where they always looked at you like you still a nigga. Period. So I don't know where he grew up at. Just because Donald Trump lost the election, don't mean that white people are going to be more racist or less racist. They're not. This is America. America is always going to have a nice little balance of racism and white people that are a little bit less racist. You understand what I'm saying? Like this shit don't change, man. And what black people have to do, we have to stop fucking celebrating victories that don't have anything to do with us. Right? Now, yes. All right. Now, this is what I think is fucked up about the whole political system, right? The political system is to make you pick a side. You pick a side, you pick a team, you go down to the voting booths, and then you vote for your team, right? I like to bet on football, right? American football. I know my UK family think football. I'm not talking about soccer where weak ass people is kicking a damn ball. I'm talking about American football where we really, you know what I mean? Where we really get it in. But all right, so if I pick a team, right? I pick a team and I'm loyal to that team and I ride or die with that team. So if they tell me to go in a small booth and press a button for my team, that's what I'm going to go do. Right? Once we detach ourselves from that whole process, then we'll be more powerful. Right? Until then, we're going to be cheering for our team, and then you're gonna have people that's cheering for Trump. You're gonna have people that's cheering for Biden. Everybody's going to pick a fucking team, and that's where the problem is. If we can't detach ourselves from this team, then we're just puppets. We're puppets. And America know that we got puppets everywhere. You have the people say, well, we got to vote because the poor white trailer park white people is going to vote. Yes, they're going to vote. We should sit it out and we should make sure that we organize our power and our leverage. And then if we don't vote, if we sit out one election or maybe two elections, and then you're going to have people that's fighting for votes come to you, right? If you have one person who needs votes for their business to prosper, and then you have a whole group of people who have the votes, nowhere in the world do we just give our shit away for free, except when it comes to the election process. And that's it. That's what I think, man. But I don't know, man. Yeah. Y'all want to listen to Van Jones. Go, Van Jones.
Your kid, and you're worried about your sister. And can she just go to Walmart and get back into her car without somebody saying something to her? And
I'm going to pause real quick. This man done said Walmart 2 times. What the fuck is he talking about, Walmart? It sounds like a Walmart ad, a Walmart advertisement, if you ask me. But I don't know. This is a Kushite homeboy. I think he's Somali. I think this brother right here on the screen is Somali. But let's listen to him.
And you spent so much of your life energy just trying to hold it together. And this is a big deal for us just to be able to get some peace and have a chance for a reset. And the character of the country matters. And being a good man matters.
Khaled, what's up, my brother?
My brother, big up, Born Rich, Glide Tides, and good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. You know how it is.
My brother. Now,
I've seen this guy, John Vaughn. I've seen him. I've seen Van Jones. I've seen him, man.
Yeah, Van Jones, he's Somali. He's Somali. But before we speak about our Somali brother, Van Jones, I want to ask you, Khaled, what do you think about Joe Biden as America's next president? What you saying?
I'd say, can we forgive my man? You know, my man, 1994, I remember he sent out a bill that incarcerated a lot of young black men. That bill he put passed through. Are we willing to go past that? And was he better than what's his name? Like Trump. There was a clown in the room before. Anything's gotta be better than that clown. I don't know. Like with me, like I say, I don't trust the far left, I don't trust the far right. In America, Democrats and Republicans, like I say, yeah, ain't no one got no good interest for, you know, melanated people. No one's got no good interest. And I said this before, like me and you, our positions are a bit different. Like your family, your ancestors grew up there. Like you only know America. But I've got other roots and other sort of things where, to me, it's and I said this, none of these guys have got their best interest. You know, these European, these Western countries, it's them. It's for them. It's not for us.
No, exactly. But you know what, Khaled? Let me be honest with you, Khaled. America is their country, right?
Yes,
when you say the European, the Caucasian, like they founded this country, they built this country, right? I mean, whether they had to use free labor or use fucking intimidation or war or flat out violence, murder, genocide, whatever adjective you want to use, this is what these people did to build their country. You know what I mean? That's what they did.
I hear that. But then again, if it's not designed for us and we weren't in the design plans, should we always be there complaining?
No, it's not even complaining. I say leave. I keep saying leave, Khaled, but now, all right, now when I say leave, right? All right, now, so this is what we're going to have a conversation at, Khaled, because when I say leave, a lot of black people say leave America and go back home, right? And when we say home is quote unquote Africa, right? The continent, right?
Definitely.
But we know if we leave and go to Somaliland, we're not going to be welcome in Somaliland. Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying, but
that's what's fucked up. Go ahead, Khaled. Talk to me.
I'd say true. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's certain places where it's like, where can I go? I understand that. This and the sentiment. This is home. Unfortunately, we got ripped out from the shores, and this is home for a certain community, right? Because I don't want to, like, my struggle and your struggle is totally different. As a Somali man that grew up in the UK, you get where I'm coming from. I'm first generation refugee, first generation just trying to get things patterned up. You know them ones. So from that glasses, I'll sit back and observe, and I tend to listen to people that go through this experience. But I don't like to speak to people's experience. But the fact that I'm saying is, come back home is we gotta remember there's been initiatives, there's been plans where, you know what, my American brothers and sisters, come back home. But the thing is, where is home in this continent? Is that the next question?
Thank you. Right now. I ain't gonna lie. You're right. Khaled. That to me now, where I'm at in my life, that's the main question. Right now, I have made some good connections. In the Gambia. In the Gambia, some good connections. Right. I feel like my Ghana connections, they've been okay, but a little shaky. If I'm honest, Khaled, your neck of the woods. No one is really accepting quote unquote Black Americans.
Well, it depends. If you in that region, it depends, man. There's places like Djibouti, there's places like Ethiopia, there's places where, you know, there's Kenya, there's Mozambique. Can you hear me?
Hold on, my bad. Damn, I still had bigger. I still had G Block. I had G Block in another tab. But go ahead. What you say, Khaled?
But there's places in the east where I think to myself, because the east is in a mess right now, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a big war kicking on in Ethiopia. I don't think you guys even know what's happening in Ethiopia right now.
Is it the Tigris?
Yeah, the Tigris are they're kicking off, and it's like basically the east is spiraling out of control as we speak. You get what I'm from? And like my brother, Kush said, you're more than welcome to ever come in Somaliland.
No, I like that. I like that Kushite. Now, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I understand that I'm welcome to come anywhere on the continent, but like what I'm learning now, because I'm watching, like we're in the age of YouTube, right? Where people can fucking record you on their phone, right? So I'm watching a lot of Black Americans go to the continent, and when you meet good people, but this is what I like about it, because when you meet good people, you meet good people, but you're always going to run across some bullshit. And I think that's the benefits of growing up in the hood. No matter where you grow up at, when you grow up in the hood, you're going to meet good people, and you're going to meet some people that's trying to take advantage of you. You know what I mean? You're going to meet some people who don't mean you any good, that's trying to do harm to you. And that's what I'm saying with like bloggers and people who can pull their phone out. Like I'm watching Black Americans go to Africa. They're going to Ghana. They're going to Gambia. They're going to Nigeria. They're going to these places, and they're showing you the good, bad, and the ugly. And that's a beautiful thing to me. That is, because I know that, yes, if I go to a place where I'm a foreigner, I already know how foreigners are treated. You know what I mean? Yes. Foreigners are treated crazy, Khaled. I'm not gonna lie, brother Khaled. If I come to the UK and then I want to buy something to smoke, right? Just say I come to the UK and I'm like, damn, bro, can somebody find me some smoke? Guess what I know? I'm not going to get my money's worth for the weed that I'm trying to buy to smoke.
It depends what area you're going.
Yeah, I mean, no, I ain't gonna lie.
You Americans have only got one sort of image of the UK where everyone's drinking cup of tea.
It's not even that. It's not even that though. It's not even that though, Khaled. I know that if I even go to another state and I want to buy some weed, then I know I'm a foreigner. So I can't really be mad if I want to spend $40 on weed and you only give me $20 worth, I can be a little bit upset. But guess what? I'm a foreigner. So I'm used to that type of shit. You feel me? I'm used to, you know what I mean? I'm used to pulling up to the store and 7 crackheads run up to me and say, hey, bro, can you give me $1? Hey, can you give me $1? Give me $1, Khaled. Come on, dollar. Come on, Khaled. Give me $1. $1. All I want is $1. Give me 50 cents, Khaled. Come on, Khaled. I know you got something. Give me $1. See, like, I'm used to that. I'm used to being household like that. You feel me?
Yeah, my bro.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm not even saying that's a positive thing, but I'm just saying, like, when you go to another country and people are approaching you like that, you have to have the thick skin to survive that. You know what I mean?
I hear that. And with new challenges, though, like, because when I see a lot of people doing the year return, a lot of them say, you know what, there is new challenges, but sometimes you got to accept, like, this one I tell a lot of people, even people like for me, like the diaspora, when they're trying to go back home, yeah, and they're
Yeah.
trying to implement certain things. I'm like, well, you gotta remember, there's people there. We've got the opportunity to fly out. You get where I'm coming from?
Yeah, so
You
Khaled,
understand?
so Khaled, when you go back home, like,
Mm.
do they still look at you as like the same brother from the
Yeah.
tribe, or
Mm.
do they look at you like, oh shit, you've been in the West, and now
Dollar
you
sign.
got a little money?
Dollar sign. They look at me as a dollar sign.
Yep,
Even
yep.
though I'm trying to buy lands or I'm trying to do things or I'm trying to do things, there's that extra price.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm coming from? I
Nah,
remember, like just like you're saying, I remember like a little story. I was buying like like a fizzy drink from one of the shops.
Yeah.
And I used to go in there. They used to charge me like 4,000 shillings, like double the price. Until I showed one of my cousins, a local. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, here it's 4,000, isn't it? He's like, what? He's like, nah, they're ripping you off, bro. Because they know like you ain't got the lingo straight away. So walk, the way you talk, is the lingo. Like I think,
Fact.
to me as a diaspora, I think I speak perfect Somali. When I go back there, I am a dickhead. Like my language skills are appalling.
Nah, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact, man. I'm not
But
gonna lie.
it happens to us. This is the thing about the diaspora, like especially my type of diaspora. That like for 30 years I've been watching my country burn. For 30 years, like I'm 33. I left it when I was 3 years old. You get what I'm coming from? And it's still burning.
Yeah.
So for me, even the challenges I face as a diaspora, I'm still not part of the system. Born. I'm still because I've been somewhere, like you know what I'm on. So it's
Yeah,
just not.
no, you went. Listen, not only that you've been somewhere to a rich. You went to a rich part of the world, and now when you come back, you're like a white man. I
Yeah,
hate
I'm
to
a
say
white
it,
man.
bro. You're
I am.
like a white. You may as well be a right. That's why I don't
The
like. When
white man's got certain
now,
white
listen,
man has
Khaled,
got more privilege. Certain white man got more privilege when I go back home.
facts, big facts, Khaled. That's
That's
why I
what
don't like.
pisses me off.
That's
That's what
why
pisses
I
me
don't
off.
like when people call me an American, right? Because if I go to, let's just say, if I go to Ghana, right? If I go to Ghana, I'm looked at as an American, and they're going to look at me like, number one, you're American, you got money, and then like you said, Khaled, I'm a Black American, so I can get a little, they'll show me a little love and but they're not going to show me the love that they're gonna show the white man. You feel
And
me?
that's why I say it's time to unify, regroup, look at things, and say fuck not Dr. Luther King. I'm not saying his way. I'm saying it's time to go the Malcolm's way, where bring people together, not
Yeah.
as the Muslim sort of vibe, whatever. I'm just saying bring people together and start saying, there's only 40, 60 million of us in the United States. Let's make something happen. Let's push for something. But the problem with America is it's designed for you guys not to ever succeed.
Fact.
There's a plan. There's a design for some strange reason I do not understand. But then when I see it as other African immigrants, because it was me, Brother Issa that passed away, and Dan Juma, we did a thing. We did it was on my channel, innit? Yeah, we did a video about the tensions between Africans and African Americans. Because we gotta remember us lot, when we're like for states like Minnesota, Ohio, we're there, we're here to make our money and we're gone. That's in the back of our heads.
Yeah.
As African diaspora, especially in the United States and places like that, yeah. And especially in the UK, we're only here to do something. Like my generation is the generation to rebuild. Like my generation, like we got handed down a task of rebuilding, and we know that already. It's like the elders fucked up. It's the new generation, and everyone's looking at us like you lot have to clean up our mess now. And I feel like that's what I think some of the back Americans need to start doing. Fuck the elders, we're a generation to build. Let's build something.
Okay, Khaled. Now let me tell you this though, brother. Now the scary thing about
just before, can I just say, because I was reading something, the black churches make $1 billion every week. Just the black churches. So imagine you got all the entrepreneurs and all the other black people actually doing something for black people. Not talking, doing something.
I'm gonna tell you why that's hard though, right?
Go on, my bro.
I think the churches have been set up to not advance the community, right? Because like America, like like we know what America is capable of, right? So America will change laws and change policies and give black churches a little money with the intent of never letting black people really own shit. Like, you got a good point though, Khaled. Like, yes, although that $1 billion that goes to the black church could go to the black community, but it's not gonna happen like that, because the churches, they're living on a tax free.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, they're tax free.
I hear that.
They don't pay taxes. So all of that money that they get donated to them and paid through the tithes and all of that, they don't pay any taxes on that money. But as soon as you start saying, hey, congregation, let's put up fucking $5 a week and we're going to Somalia, we're gonna move and buy a village in Somalia, then that's when the government will step in and say, no, you're not. Now all of a sudden you're not tax free anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's get down or lay down when we say
So it's a brutal system in that country. For me, it's set up to for as people of melanated skin, you're always gonna fail in these places. You're only allowed a certain amount, or the only ones that break through is either tokens or people that are like, you know, like this Van Jones guy. That's the only people I see that don't really represent the community. The only there, like for me, that guy, like, I don't know about that guy.
Was your guy?
What do you mean, man? Apparently, French Montana's my guy now. I was watching Twitter. French Montana's trying to say, everyone's trying to claim us nowadays. Even Born Rich, you know you're my cousin as well, man. So I don't know why. Your name's Abdul Tomatar, man. Come on, man.
Nah, you know, I'm Sudanese, man.
Somewhere in the east.
Yeah, I'm Sudanese, man.
You said something funny where, all right, we're trying to say if we put $5 or $10 together to build something for lands back home, innit?
Yeah.
For me, that should have been, instead of building lands back home, build our own community centers, like in America. Like every state should have some type of place where, you know what, like I don't understand, like there's billionaires, there's people like I don't know, like I'm seeing LeBron trying to do his you know, trying to open a basketball team, what's his name, Jay-Z, and all these guys. I'm saying if all these guys actually came together with the power of the black church and the black communities will aid us and all these people and say, you know what, this is what we're doing. We're gonna grab a state, like, you know, like someone where it's gonna be a state where black people are gonna do stuff for black people.
Yeah, but you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. But you can't.
Why can't we do it?
Let me tell you why you can't do that. Let me be all the way 100 with you, Khaled. The reason you can't do that is because, number one, you're doing that inside of a country that we call America, right? America is a country that was built by reject Europeans that wants to run their country the way that they're going to run their country. You were brought over, not you, I and my ancestors was brought over to this country for free labor. That's it. You come to this country, you build, and you contribute free labor. And that's your job and that's your role in this country. Now, yes, you can save your money up. I could get 20 of my closest homeboys and we could all save, I don't know, $1,000 a piece. And now we got $20,000. And once you buy that little piece of land, now you have to go back to America and you have to pay taxes. You have to pay land, land taxes, property taxes, mortgage. You have to do, it's so many hoops that this country, America, sets up for you. So if I'm honest, bro, this country is not where it's at. I'm looking to the brothers like you and all my Somali brothers to say, hey, Born Rich, you and your people should come to Somalia and bring those $20,000 to Somalia and build a village or a compound or something like that.
I would have done that. Like for me as a Somali, I would have done that. But the problem is, I'm in the chaos myself. I got Like I'm in turmoil, my bro. Like I was saying, the East right now is gonna be in the. You're gonna see in the East there's gonna be civil war left, right, center in the East right now. The East is unstable right now. It's like I can't help someone if I'm burning. You get where I'm coming from, Born Rich.
Yeah, no,
There's
no.
nothing as I'm burning myself and I'm killing my own and my own's killing me. How can I help another brother that's
No,
struggling?
I feel you. No, I feel you. You gotta clean up your own yard before you
Yeah.
clean up somebody else's yard. I
And
believe.
then again, and these forces that are in America are in Africa as well controlling the play.
Absolutely, it's Western
They-
run. Facts.
the world is run by white people. Until we start realizing that, yeah, I don't care if you're Muslim, Christian, God or something. That's the truth. These man there, they run the world, bro. And when you're melanated and you're from a dark skin, you ain't got shit. Like this planet is not. I don't know, but I don't know what happened to us. You know,
It's gotta go.
we were societies, and listen to this. If we were societies, like if you go from the east to the west, you see ancient civilization societies. Places where, you know, Timbuktu, people used to go there for university, one of the first universities in the world.
Fact.
Great philosophers used to come to Africa to learn, my
Fact.
brother.
Mhm.
Like, I'm thinking to myself, how did we end up like this? Is it like these lot are, were we evil to these guys? Because I'm
It's
hearing like some of these
colonization.
guys came from albinos. I'm not sure. I don't know where these
No, it's
Europeans came from.
colonization. It's colonization, Khaled, man. You have to fucking figure out how do you conquer a people. Mind, body, soul, spirit. Conquer that person. Conquer their way of life. Conquer their being. Conquer everything. Control everything you can control when it comes to melanated people. And I don't know, man. It's wild, bro. Like I said, man, I feel like if my people came from what we would call Africa today, I feel like my people should be able to go back to Africa. But I'm noticing when my people go back to Africa, the shit ain't sweet like that. You're still dealing with colonization. You may have a civil war. You know, just look silly shit.
Silly shit. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it pisses me off. Like we've got the more like for example, yeah, like the nation that I'm from, like we've got the biggest seacoast in Africa. We could be a blue ocean economy. We've got natural gases, resources, this. But yeah, again, there's a disaster, and we're a third world country. Congo is the richest country in the world, but it's the poorest country in the world. There has to be a time where we're like, yo, listen to this here. If we've got all of this, and we can't even trade in our own money, like there has to be a time where leaders. But then again, when the leaders do step up, you got these people like NGOs. Like when I went back home, you know what used to piss me off, Rich? These NGOs, non-government organizations, that you see a white man saying, "Oh, I'm here to help," and I'm like, bro, why do we need him when we could do it ourselves? Why are we running to these guys when we could do it ourselves, my G? That's what pisses me off. Man's doing a solar panel thing. I'm like, yo, but there's a Somali brother that's selling solar panels here. Why can't we go to him and give him the contract? Or why are we going to the Chinaman? Why? Like in our heads of these people, I'm not gonna lie to you, subliminally, like why do we rely on? Because it's all good. We can say fuck this, fuck that, fuck this, fuck getting away from them. But at the end of the day, Born Rich, we go running to them as well. If Born Rich was to come out with an idea and say, you know what, I'm gonna hear it, the most struggle you get, the most hate you get, was from your own people. So that's another issue, man. I was it Uncle IC3 was on your thing earlier. Was it yesterday or earlier on? I was listening to the stream here, but one of the brothers was talking about valuing yourself. I wanted to come in, but these times I just woke up. You know when you're groggy, and I'm you know the value of yourself in it, yeah. And the brother in America was saying we're not taught self-value. I kind of disagree with that, my bro.
Talk to me. What you mean?
As a Somali, why I've been taught who I am, to value myself, don't let no, you know them ones. Do you get where I'm coming from? So when I was listening to that, I wanted to chime in, but it was too early. You know, when you just woke up, I was just eating something. By the time I woke up, freshen up, bang, the stream was gone. But for me, value that's right. Like it stuck out for me, that word today, value. When you value yourself as a community, or as a race, or as a collective, or as a group of people. We lack self-value and self-determination. That's what I see. Like, do for me and do for mine. Because as soon as you start talking about, oh, well, what? And one thing I hear about our people is, well, what about that struggle? What about? I'm like, bro, you're burning yourself. Why don't you concentrate on your own thing
before I can run around helping other people. You get where I'm coming from, Born Rich. So that's the angles I think to myself. Like that's one or two things that we need to improve on. You know. Hello, was the guy still there? Yeah, what the Born Rich, you could be finding Kelly, but yeah. Yes, Born.
Yeah, no, I'm still here. I'm still here. I was trying to get my wife to give me a kiss, man.
Was it morning for you guys over there?
Man, it's 5:25 in the morning, bro.
Jeez.
Man, jeez. You know, cocaine is a hell of a drug, man.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yeah,
but what do you think about it? What do you think about self-value, though? I wanted to talk about the self-value.
About self-value?
Yeah, I don't think none of us melanated people have that self-value no more. I think we've lost it.
I think we do, right? We have the self-value. I think number one, I think it's I don't know. I think it's a diluted sense of self-value, right?
Yes.
Like we don't even know what that means, right? We've been taught by the West and the Europeans of what self-value is, first and foremost, right? But even when we feel like we have that self-value, it's always going to be propaganda that's going to try to take your self worth or self-value away from you. Period. It's up to you to fight through that. But yes, we can have self-value. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's crazy to me, Callie, because I can have all the self-value in the world, but if I'm still participating and I'm full on in this Western society and government, then what am I doing with my self-value? Who am I valuable to? Right? Now, some people are going to say, yes, I have a lot of self-value and I want to teach my children values, but we're only teaching them Western values.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is.
That's why I respect Islam. If I be 100 to you, Callie, that's why I respect Islam, because Islam comes with a separate set of values. Islam comes with its own set of values that you have to live by, die by, respect, acknowledge, and all of that. You know what I mean? So that I do respect that because it's discipline. It's all about discipline, bro. If you're gonna have self-values, cool. It's cool for me to have self-values, which is, I don't know, it's kind of like Bible, like the Bible commandments. It's thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not, like, we want to live by those values, but then you're in a country that preaches those values but don't live by them at all. So it's for you to get caught up and then you lose your self-values because you're caught up in this Western world.
That's what it is. That's what it is. But what do we need to put? We need to put a boundary and stop and say, you know what, let's take the good out of whatever these Western countries have done and implement our own values and say, you know what, family, this, that, community. And that's what it is. And that's what it is. Trying to build, tell people build, let's build. Well, like I said, yeah, bro, I'm not waiting for no white man's handouts no more. I'm done with that man there, man. The man there could stay in their own little lane, do your own little thing in it. I'm trying to move away from that type of mindset. You get where I'm coming from?
No, it's because we lived that. We've been there and we done that. You know what I mean? Like we lived it. Like I grew up on the white man's values and the white man system, and we lived that and we done that, and we realized, okay, that shit don't work. And then we go back and because Khaled, I'm sure you like history like I like history. I want to know what my people and what my tribe was doing, I don't know, 70, 80 years ago. 80 years ago, I want to know what my people in my tribe was doing. And then when I go back and do the research, it's like, damn, white people were still shitting on us 80 years ago. And then I go back another 80 years. So now that's 160 years. And I want to know, man, what the fuck was my people doing? And the more I research, the more I know, damn, America and white people was shitting on us 160 years ago. You know what I mean? So it's like,
and the worst thing is still shitting on us.
yeah, exactly.
And then you got these globalists that, oh no, it's not like that, bro. It is like that, man.
It is like
Fuck
that.
all of that, bro. Like it is like that. It is like that, man.
I'm gonna be 100, Khaled. I hear white people say systemic racism doesn't exist. Kiss my ass when you tell me that.
I don't listen to them, man. I don't listen to none of them, man. Even if they're
It's nothing you can tell me. It's nothing you can tell me when you say that. When you make a statement like that, I don't want to hear anything else from you. Anything else you're gonna say to me is bullshit.
Because even I've seen some of these people that become Muslim. I'm white and I become Muslim and I become like a night savior to people. Do you get where I'm coming from? I'm looking at them like, oh, it's not like that. Oh, it's not my ancestors. I'm like, bro, fam, your ancestors are still benefiting. Like, there's banks called in London. We've got a bank called Lloyds TSB. We've got Barclays. We had a prime minister called David Cameron. His ancestors were slave traders. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah. No, all of our heroes, all of America's heroes were slave traders.
So I guess the situation where, all right, you want to preach this, that, but you got statues of these motherfuckers up in people's faces, and then nah, man, it's a double standard. It's like the country France right now. The country France claims to be the most liberal country in the world that showed people democracy, liberalism. You know them ones, yeah?
Yeah.
But look what you're doing. You're in 16 African countries. You print out their money. You extort them. Like, do you get what I'm coming from? Imagine 16 African countries. Man, print out your money. I print out your interest rate. I have the first choice of your minerals. Your army has to buy weapons of French-made armies. And I'm like, bro, like, ain't colonization over, you guys? Like, get the hell out of Africa.
It's not. I'm gonna tell you why. Let me tell you why it's not, because one of their early forefathers, right? Was that Leopold, King Leopold? He was one of the biggest colonizers ever. And you know what? They revere him. They love him in France. They love him.
He's from Belgium. He's from Belgium,
Churchill, right? I know in the UK y'all got Churchill, right?
Yeah.
UK people love Churchill, but Churchill was so fucking racist, and man, like, I don't know, man. It's weird, man, because these countries, right? These majority white countries, they love their heroes. And when you look at their heroes, you realize, oh, their heroes didn't give a fuck about us. Their heroes really shitted on us to get more power. That's what we got to realize when we start talking about these heroes, man. When we start talking about France and America and the UK and London, like, I keep saying, why do we even think that we're going to be equal in that system? Why would they make us equal in this system, right? If you have a oiled machine, why would you tweak it if it's working?
That's it.
If it's working. And racism is that well-oiled machine. Racism, you can call it classism, you can whatever adjective you put on it, but it's going to be us. We're going to be at the top, and y'all are going to be at the bottom. And that's the well-oiled machine that just keeps turning. It's gonna turn whether you help it turn or not. It's gonna turn. So, I don't know, Khaled. I want to leave America, Khaled, but it's it's sad because I want to leave America, but I don't feel comfortable going to Somalia.
I don't. No, that's true. That's real talk. Forget that. Certain Somalis are not comfortable to go back.
Yeah.
Certain people can't. I can't go to certain regions. As soon as I start speaking, they're like, "What's he here for?" Boom. But it for me, that whole American thing. Really, truthfully, it is one of the most barbaric and most disgusting nations on the earth, on the face of earth, that we are scene, and the juggernaut. No one could stop this juggernaut.
Say it
And
again.
then
Say it again,
I
Kevin.
think no one could stop that. You know, the juggernaut that they call America. I think it's one of the most disgusting nation in the world. The atrocities it's committed, and it's only been on 200 years. In space of 200 years, man's in every country got a military base. Like, I'm policing the world right now. And that's what kind of pisses me off as well. I'm born.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like I said, man, this country was built. It was built on free labor. So
Free labor.
once you realize that free labor, now you don't even have to worry about the money part of it. Like you know, we don't even have to worry about the money. So you have to understand this, man. America was built on Americans want, but man, let me not even say Americans. Europeans that came to this landmass, they wanted power, right? At first, they got the might. They got the might. They got the army. They got fighters. They had riders that was going to ride for them and fight for them. But then they wanted power. Like it could even started out on some. We don't even like the taxes that the British people are putting on us. But it turned from taxes to war to violence, and that's what these Europeans strive on. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I heard that America is the niggas of Europe. You know, and when I say niggas, Khaled, I'm saying it derogatory. I'm not saying my nigga. No, I'm saying it a derogatory term. Like, they were the outcast of Europe, and they were like, "Hey, y'all just need to get the fuck out of Europe. We will send you guys to this new land over here, and we got the misfits, the throwaways from Europe. Like UK got the, you know, UK got the intellectuals and the smart people from Europe. You know what I mean? They went to the UK. The Americans is the fucking, I don't know, man.
Look at Canito. Don't say nothing about America. These men are patriots. Nah, man. That's fuck. No.
Yeah, Con, don't let me get on that. What happened to the Kurdish? Salute to the Kurdish people, man. That the Turkish people are murdering by the
now the Turks, I'm not gonna lie to you. The Turks they're gonna do a new empire soon, and
yeah, I know. And guess who's gonna suffer from that, Khaled? The Kurds. The Kurdish people.
The Kurdish. What? You know what? Yeah, I live in a place called North London, innit? Yeah, and Khan will tell you the truth, and any Londoner will tell you the truth right now. Yeah, it's the only area you here and just down the road, Hackney, East London, is the only place you find Turks and Kurds. Nowhere else in London, innit? So I grew up with these guys. I grew up with these brothers, innit? Yeah, and I never knew these had so much animosity towards each other that it's mad.
Let me tell you why though. It's because of the Turks. Like the Kurds never had a problem with the Turks. It's the Turks, man. The Turks was jealous, and they thought the Kurds wanted more power than the Kurds really wanted. And then when your power is in danger or your power is in jeopardy, then that's when you're gonna flip out. Right? Right? Been speaking about white and black relations in America, but I said this earlier, Khaled. Listen, even when black people say, you know what, we're going to leave everybody alone. We just want our little city in one of the southern states of America, and we're gonna leave everybody alone and get out of everybody's way. You're still going to have a group of people that's going to go to that remote land and fuck with those black people. That's the same thing the Turks did to the Kurds. The Kurds was like, listen, we're going to get in our little corner over here. We're not going to bother anybody. But the Turks, being the fucking Turks, they went over there and started murdering the Kurds. Genocide. Murdering the Kurds in mass numbers. It's mass graves. It's a lot of graves in Turkey. A lot of
what was the reason for that?
What you said?
What was the reason for that? Big up, by the way. What's good?
Yeah,
Yes, my bro. Pippin, why did they start killing the Kurds?
That's an
I
interesting
don't
one. No,
know because they didn't want to. They didn't want to share. They didn't want to share the land. They wanted to
Mhm.
conquer. They wanted to conquer the land.
Look
Yeah.
what my man said. He said Kurds and Shias hate black people.
Yeah, I know, Khan, but Khan got to prove it. Khan can't prove it. You can't
Oh,
prove
the
that, Khan.
counter. I can't, bro.
He said Kurds will never marry. What are you talking about, man?
Man,
We live in North London.
listen, let me.
What? Kurds will never marry. Wait. Say, what did he say? Kurds will never marry what?
Kurds
Black.
will never marry blacks in their religion books.
Let me tell you this.
Bro, one second. What's
Hold on,
the
David,
Kurdish religion?
No.
That's first of all. Second of all, my brethren's Kurdish. He's married a black woman.
Well, let me tell you this, Dede.
And there's one brother, he's married to a Turkish girl. Kurdish girl.
Listen. I don't even expect
Yeah,
Kurds.
like-
I don't expect Kurds to marry black people. I don't expect Turks to marry black people. I don't expect Asians to marry black people. Like, no. Who marries black people? Black people? Like, you can tell me what groups don't marry black people. Let's speak about the groups that do marry black people. Like, come on, man. We don't care. It's Kurds. Of course, Kurds don't marry black people. Asians, like I keep saying, Asians don't really marry black people. Turkish
don't
really marry black people.
But you know what? You're born and they done and born, yeah?
Yeah.
Just because you marry someone from what does that mean? Just because you have an interracial marriage.
It means you like that flavor, innit?
Yeah, you like that flavor. Maybe it's you just like the person. For me, when people say, "Oh, they don't let us marry this," like for me, one other thing I tell a lot of brothers in it, yeah. Why don't you just start marrying your own women? Fuck, trying to get married to someone else just to fit in, you know them ones.
No, but you see what you just said a minute ago, yeah, like the person, bro. Like
the person.
That should make everything else not really matter, bro. Like, what are you looking for? You should be looking for real things, you know, that last forever. You know them ones.
I know.
Yeah, but don't you still have a type? Like you still have a type of a certain type.
Like my type. My type, for example, I'll tell you my type, innit? Right? Intellectual lady who is polite, who knows Wagwan is not off point. That's my
looks matter though, Dede. You're never gonna meet that woman if you never find her physically attractive.
That's true.
Yeah, I hear you, but if that's what I found, and she was Chinese or black or white or blue or red or pink, I don't care, bro. Because what I've been looking for isn't very easy to find, innit? And it's not too much to ask either. So when I do find it, the most important thing comes first, right? You need your primary objectives, then you need your secondary objectives. I'm not gonna lie and say, yeah, if she was fully clapped and butters and ting, and you get me, like that's obviously a part of the deal that has to come. I can't go marry someone who's not pleasing to my eye, like, you know what I mean? Wake up.
You're not physically attracted to her. You have to be physically attracted to the woman, man.
Yeah, you have to. But you know what it is?
Yeah, go on.
But y'all boys,
I've noticed is that
married.
Nah, I'm looking to get married still. But
what I'm saying, hold on,
these traits.
We're not.
Huh?
I love it, Daddy. We're not gonna skip over that. You're looking to get married.
Yeah.
What type of sister you looking to get married to?
You like the slow
bro, man, I'm looking for an on point girl, bro. To be honest, that is like living in 2020. Imagine that's my. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, I'm getting married next year, fam. I'm just saving up.
No way.
Yeah, got a white girl, inshallah. A white.
I ain't got no white girl, man. I got a beautiful Somali queen, man. G.
Jeez,
you know what? You see what Daddy
man.
said. You see what Daddy just said. Intellectual, all of this, all into one. You get me?
No
it's just
way.
me trying to, me just patting him on top.
She's a Shia.
You smoked it, bro.
But there's no such thing as Somali Shias.
You got a beautiful Shia.
I hope for all the best.
Yeah,
Wait. Yo. Did you say there's no Somali Shias?
I've never seen a female Somali Shia.
Female Somali Shia. I haven't either.
I've seen one male. He's on TV. He's on YouTube right now.
Yeah, that's what I've seen. I've seen a couple of Somalis who are Shias on YouTube, but
Yeah,
not.
on YouTube.
Yeah, but not
Yeah,
sisters as well.
I haven't met a Somali sister that's a Shia, bro. That'd be kind of crazy, bro.
Yeah, bruv,
The one
Isa was on G Block going. All of Somalia used to be Shia.
Nah, man, he's trying shit, man. We used to be Sufis. Majority
Yeah,
of
I
us
know.
Sufis.
Somalia was completely Sufi with
Yeah, and then,
Sudan, the rest of Africa, and then
yeah,
it turned into Salafi, innit?
yeah, and then yeah, it turned into selling. But fam, I'm just old school with him. I'm just a Muslim, man, bro.
Yeah,
No, I'm
that's
just
that's
like,
that's what a Sufi would say still.
yeah, I know, like, I know Sufi would say that now, but there's some people that like. I'm a Sunni Muslim, but I'm not one of them. Woo, wah, blah, blah. There's an ayat that I believe in called Lakum Dinukum Waliya Din. You have
Yeah,
yours, I have mine. I don't
yeah. To
understand
each
your
their
religion.
own, innit?
Each to their own, G. And then for me, all of this, wow, it's like, brother, someone's a Shia, they're Shia, innit? Someone's a Sunni, they're a Sunni. I'm not one of them people, the Bible, the Kitab bash you over their head and make you feel like, my way is right. And what, nah, man, whatever you believe in, innit?
Yeah, bro. It's a live and let live thing. But,
Yeah,
bro, I
man.
really strongly believe, I strongly have feelings towards this. Like, let mans do their things. If it's not affecting you, allow it, bro. If it's affecting you directly, like, man's out there, man's right next to you, in your face, chatting the most shit to you, bro. Tell man stop chatting shit to me, innit? Like, but you ain't gotta go. Like, tell him go chat shit to that guy. He likes to be chatted shit to. You man can chill, chat shit with each other and safe. You know what I mean? Make the world go round.
Make the world go. Come on, GG. Come on, GG. But
Yeah,
what do you
bro.
think about?
That's why, like you were saying, when you want to have intellectual conversation or something, it's the right kind of people you want around, isn't it? Like some people are looking for you, bro. They're looking, where's this guy that I can find and have an intellectual? You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah. It is. That's what it is, fam. And just some people can't communicate. That's what I started to realize they don't. He's doing this YouTube thing. He's doing the live stream thing. Some people just can't communicate. They can't. It's either my way, I'm dogmented and I'm stuck in some type of way that I can't understand you. It's like, bro, do you act like this in your real life, in your day-to-day life, or is it your YouTube persona?
That's why it was big what you were saying when you were showing them books, yeah, and you were like, you showed some book about relearning how to learn, innit? And relearning reading and that, bro. That's why that shit is important, bro. Because like, imagine going up to someone telling them, bro, you need to relearn how to speak and listen. They'll be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yes.
You get me? Like, from that minute, they're already not even listening. They're just like, bro, is this bread boy in it? Like, what? Are you mugging me? Nah, I'm not mugging you. I'm telling you, you have to relearn how to, you get me? Like, I'm pointing something out to you. Nah, bro, taking a piss, bro. Why beef now? You know what I mean? Too emotional on that.
Well, what they don't. Do you feel like certain people are not ready to learn? Their mindset is so narrow and it's so one dogmated way of thinking that they can't learn.
Bro, you know what? Everyone's like as we know, everyone's on their own level and wherever they're at. But I don't like saying this person is not ready. I feel like everyone is already ready for everything, but everything comes in stages, innit? You really need to just keep going and then you get there. But everyone's ready. It's just everyone's on a different
stage.
Stage.
Everyone's in a different stage, in a different scenario in life.
Yeah. And then, but if you like say right now you came and brought forward some sort of thing, I don't know, all you need is one crazy idea, bro. That everyone goes, yeah. Everyone, you get me? Like, and that's it. The thing's done. Yeah.
But then again, are we, even if you come out of that crazy concept, are people willing to buy into that crazy concept? That's the thing.
That's where the concept's power like comes into play, innit? Is it that powerful where everyone's gonna be like, yeah, or is it just like, oh, come we all flip a coin? Like, not everyone's gonna be like, oh, fuck off, man. You know what I mean? You should be able to convince, bruv. The thing that will have the most power and impact is the realest shit you could bring. You know what I mean? And people don't like that, you know.
And they don't like that, fam. People don't like to be real. They're scared of being real.
Bro.
They want to live in this fantasy world of what they think the world is, but the world ain't really like that.
It's more comfortable,
like that.
isn't it?
That's what it is,
More
fam.
comfortable in the fake world.
Mm.
But it's not only them. You know what? It's even the people who are receiving the realness as well. They don't like if you are a fake guy and you decided to be real one day, bro, you're gonna find your life's not only gonna become uncomfortable for you, you're gonna be more satisfied and more comfortable knowing that, you get me, what you're doing is real. You get me? You don't have to be fake shit. You're being you, basically. But you see the people around you that you're trying to be real with, bro, basically, you're gonna lose friends, fam. You're gonna lose friends, bro.
But what their friends really friends then?
Where they exactly? If you're being real with yourself, if you're being real with yourself, you're like, nah, these were never my friends, bro. They were just
bro, Dave, I'm not gonna lie to you. I had to cut off people I knew 17 years of my life in the last 2 years. Because I realized, bro, they're stagnated, fam. You know when people are stagnated as well, man. Like with me, I'm one of them people, if I'm the smartest in the room, I'm getting out of that room. I'm trying to go to a place where I'm not the smartest, where I want to learn.
I hear you. I feel the same way, bro.
That's my mentality. If I'm too smart for this room or whatever I'm in, I'll just leave. That's the state scenario. Right now, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's times where I'll be in a room with the man, I'm just in my headset listening to certain other things, and people are like, "What are you doing, bro? What's going on?" I'm like, "It's called development. It's called development, G. Like, there's certain conversation I can't even have with people no more, and that's what I'm learning."
Oh, like you're here chatting bare shit about this thing that ain't doing nothing, and like you're gonna forget about it tomorrow, and this is that. You want me to listen to this? You want me to chill here, waste my ears, my brain energy on this, bro? Allow me, fam. Like, like you see when Brez, for example, let me give like a very shallow example, innit? Like, see, for example, someone don't listen to you, and you're talking to them, and you're listening to them, you're replying to my man, man's just not even like, you know, when man's listening to talk rather than listening to understand, and then you're like, bro, sometimes I feel like, bro, are you trying to tell me to listen to you, Like, you're basically trying to tell me to disrespect myself. You're saying I'm a dickhead, bro. Like, you're telling me I should disrespect myself by listening to the guy who's not willing to listen to me. Why? Exactly. Because you're gonna say something to me. I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna reply to it like what you wanted, But you're not even gonna listen to that. So, bruv, I'd rather talk to the wall. I'll literally rather talk to the wall. There's Brez I've been chatting to, and then I literally just man and start talking to the wall, bruv. Literally. Like, a man then think I'm nuts. But they're nuts, bruv. I can't. I'd literally rather talk to the bruv. The wall is more satisfying to talk to, bruv. And see, when you start talking to the wall, bruv, man, ask the wall, yo, wall, what's wrong with this guy, bruv? Is he not listening to us? Bruv, you know when you do that, Brez start listening to you. You're like, bruv, so when I talk to the wall, you want to listen to me, but when I'm talking to you, like, you're becoming a wall. Like, what's going on, bruv? What's going on, bruv? Like, some crazy shit going on. I know that.
I know. It's because, I think certain people have lost common sense. Common sense. That's what I think. Like, just common sense.
Yeah.
Like, as a collective,
it depends which way you use that word, innit?
Yeah.
It's a very clouded term, innit? Like, a lot of people use that because I don't believe in common sense in the sense that not everyone, but the most popular usage of the word, popular belief of what it means. Like, common sense is something that everyone can clock. Everyone.
Okay.
But some people, they take it to mean something that they can clock, so they expect everyone to know, innit? Like, which is not common sense. It's just something you know that you don't. Which is why sharing this stuff.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you something.
This is why sharing stuff is important, isn't it? Yeah, go on.
Yeah, sharing information. I wanted to ask you, what do you think of the flight of African Americans in 2020?
The flight.
Khaled,
I mean,
real
yeah.
quick, real quick, Khaled, and Dede. I got my homegirl right here. She wants to get in the conversation just a little bit. I just want to let y'all know that she's, she might say something like, y'all can continue the conversation, but she may jump in and you know.
Yeah. Big up.
No, come
Big up
on. Yeah.
Talk to him.
Hello.
Hello.
You all right?
Yes, I'm awesome. I was just really intrigued. I kind of stepped in here for a second, and I was kind of really intrigued by the discussion. One of the things that you all said is like common sense, and it kind of took me back to a discussion that I had with one of my professors about common sense. Because what is that? Especially, it sounds like you all are like, because we're in America. It sounds like you guys are somewhere else. And so, what is common sense? Like, what is common? Because we all have different cultures and different ideologies, and what may be common here may be uncommon where you live.
Exactly. That was my point. It's like when you go to certain places or to certain people, they'll have a whole common understanding. You don't. So you could do something that is so normal. Like where you come from, this is the most normal thing to do. But now you're here, you do this normal thing, yeah? Everyone's looking at you like, what is happening there? Do you know what you just did? Do you know what this means here? Like, you know them ones. But with the actual core of common sense, if you want to look at the core, what is actually commonly sensed by everyone, the only things you can boil it back to is the thing that everyone has. Like, it sounds silly, but I think breathing, for example, is a common sense. That you can actually say, yeah, this is a common sense. Everyone knows about this. So not letting someone breathe, you can kind of, on a secondary level, is common sense that if someone's not breathing, you should help them breathe, innit? But obviously, as we've seen this year, that's not, you can't even classify that as common sense, innit? You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, and I because I kind of been listening for a little while here, and so what I think you all just asked a question about what is the plight of Black people in 2020. So I'll be interested to kind of hear how you guys unpack that.
Can I?
Yeah, I was just going to ask Kate, like, expand on the question.
The question is because obviously I'm on, Born Rich's platform. Born Rich's platform. He's a brother from America, right? From Tennessee. Right. And when I come to Born Rich's platform, it's a culture exchange for me.
Yeah.
I see this as I'm having dialogue with different people that might melanated as I am. You understand where I'm coming from?
Right.
Yeah.
But have different type of experiences. Like I said, I'm I'm from Somalia, innit?
Okay.
I came to the UK at the age of 3 years old from a war-torn country, innit? So some of my experiences as a melanated person, as a person, whatever skin color, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
And that's the type of experiences. So when I come to and I speak to my brother Born Rich, usually we have conversation, we have culture exchange.
Yeah.
So why
see the American view of the same lifestyle is so different than the British experience. Yeah. But it's so similar at the same time.
Interesting.
So
okay,
that's the definition. That's the definition of why I wanted to elaborate on what is the that's why I stayed on. What do you think the flight of our brothers and sisters in America? Because when I'm listening to Born Rich, and earlier I was listening to the stream way earlier, a couple of hours ago. So when all the other brothers were talking, and for me, like the struggle, I want to understand the fellow struggles of my brothers and sisters in America. Okay. I want to see, and that's it. That's why I thought. That's why I stayed on, because we're from the UK. Like we grew up in a whole different type of system.
I mean, but is it really a different system? I feel like it's the same all the way around the world. It's a system of white supremacy and racism. And I think that you see that playing out everywhere on the planet. One of the things that we're dealing with here is, I mean, it's the same thing. That's why he does these live things and talk about it. I'm like, I'm living this, and I see it happening all over the world. I don't even talk about it. It's just trying to figure out how to make it through it and leave my footprint in the world so that it could be a little bit better than it was before I got here. But some of the things that we go into is like, we live in a country, or in our city here in Nashville, Tennessee, there are places that are considered food deserts. In these communities, they don't have like grocery stores and stuff that are in the community. They don't really have places where they can get fresh fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. So you'll notice that some of the children that may be melanated, that look like us, may be malnourished, and they're eating stuff like chips and candy and pops and stuff like that for breakfast. And you can imagine what that does to the mind of a child. So you send them to school and they don't have any type of nourishment in their bodies. They're not getting their nutrient dense vegetables and stuff like that. Nobody's talking to them about healthy eating and feeding your brain, right? So they're going to school, and then the teachers see them, they're all hyped up on candy and junk food. And so automatically, they say they have ADD or ADHD. So now you're drugging them. Now you're putting them on a drug. So now these children were already on drugs, sugar. And now we're going to give them more drugs, Ritalin. And so now you have in the classroom, and then you want them to perform on these standardized tests, but you have zombies. They're not able to absorb, and they're not given a chance. They're not given the opportunity to even succeed. It's almost like before our children can grow, a lot of them are already being prepared to fail.
Yo, yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's like I was just chatting to, imagine my brother that I was chatting to yesterday is Somali, innit? This guy, he was just telling me, bro, I'm not gonna lie, this guy is dopey, he's dumb, man tries to help him, he chats bare shit, you know them ones, innit? So he told me something very interesting, innit? Because I was thinking, this guy out here is like lucky, because bro, I know certain things that go on in the system, and I'm thinking this guy's lucky. And then he told me something. He goes, yo, when I was a kid up in Kenya in the school and that, they wanted to give me some injection and that. Bro, I was literally talking to him saying, bro, you got to stop this thing, yeah, because they're going to take you hospital. Because they tried to give him a drug in the hospital. I told them, listen, the last guy I know who's on that drug is in a mental hospital right now, innit? So he's talking about them wanted to take him to a mental hospital, and they want to give him that injection. I don't know if you lot know about this injection, but
I've never heard of this.
Yeah, I've seen it happen to a couple of my veterans.
Say again?
Happened to a couple of my friends. It's I think it's happened to a couple of my friends. I don't know where you're gonna go with this one. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah, so there's this injection that will basically, if you're not nuts, now you are. You get me? That's the thing. But he was in Kenya, so I got to thinking, yeah, this wasn't a UK thing. So I started explaining to him the history. Obviously, I asked him about his grades, his levels in schools and that. And then, bro, I started explaining to him the history of the polio vaccine. You know, what happened with the polio vaccine and the whole story of Hillary Kaprowski and all that, yeah? So, man's here explaining this to him. And I'm telling him, bro, you're like lucky, bro. Because if you're this tapped, yeah? If they gave you that injection, you would have been, like, your brain would have been sterilized, bro. Like, they will look, and there is this thing where they look at who's the more on point level and who's the more off point level, and they're going to anyone who's off point or like low in the mental faculties, they're gonna sterilize the man, innit? That man's died. They don't care, bro.
Almost like the survival of the fittest.
Something like that. It's a deeper level, because not only are the fittest surviving, they're killing the unfittest just because, you like, imagine an evil villain in the movie saying, "Oh, you're unfit to survive." Boom, kill you. Like what? Just because man was unfit to survive, he's like nothing. Nothing to you. You know what I mean? It's some evil
that makes sense, though.
thing.
That makes sense because that I can see that playing out in the Americas, how they have waged war against African Americans. It's genocide here. And it's not just with our food, but it's in our medicine as well. And they sterilize us. They have so many drugs that they try and force us to give teenage girls to sterilize them. And it's just it's sad. And I'm glad that you guys are on here having the discussion because I'm all about solutions. So we can talk about the problem all night long, but what is the solution? How can we reach across the airways, so to speak? Because, you know, the internet has allowed us to reach across the oceans and be able to talk to somebody that's in the UK. How could we all come together to create some sort of solution, a global solution, to stop the genocide of our people all over the place?
I think for me, it's for what I do. I've got a thing called Somali Speakers, innit? And my
which
channel,
is a sick channel, yeah. If you lot don't know about Somali Speakers, go on it, subscribe, and tune in when it's live.
Okay.
Thank you. So, sis, what I decided to do is when I started seeing horrific stuff in my community, home and abroad, I started saying, "What can I do? Let me branch out. Let me voice. Let me try build something." And I think the thing is, with us, we need to stop putting our own self in, because I think like we've been taught to become materialistic type of people, or we forgot about community. We forgot about, you know what they say, it takes a whole village to raise a kid. It's a very African saying. We are neglecting. We've become like there's a
yo. Let me just comment on that. That is a sick saying, bro. I beg you say that again.
It takes a whole village to raise a child.
Absolutely.
So when I started looking at other communities, for example, I started looking at the Jewish community in North London, yeah, because I'm from North London. I started speaking to these guys, and when I found out like one family, each family looks after like 10 families look after one individual. So you've already got your uni sorted out, you've got your thing sorted out. And I'm saying it's designed for people with melanated skin to fail because we are not unified, we're not connecting. And when you put certain things like our ideologies, whatever's to a side and realize, yo, listen, we've got this problem. It's just not because for me, for example, when I started speaking to a lot of my brothers and sisters saying, "Oh, we're not black, we're not this, we're not this," I'm like, no, we're in a group now. Do you understand where I'm coming from? They don't. We are classified as one group. We're not individuals now. We are one. We are classified as IC3, melanated, whoever the fuck you want to, dark-skinned people from the continent, some type of something. So if we're not realizing our similarities are greater than our differences, and our difference, and one of our things is like we're dying on the roads, we're impoverished, we're in the bottom of the barrel in every type of society. It's time for us lot to start realizing that and start saying, okay, cool, let's start building culture centers, let's start building places, let's start uplifting, and let's not talk about it, let's start actually doing it that's benefiting. Without, no offense, without the Caucasian, the Asian, or the Turkey. You lot stay there. This is our problems, our solutions, and we need to fix it ourselves.
Yeah, like if you look in history where shit got sorted and the most powerful people got their feet on the ground, it's always been a thing where, like, man's gonna even with the Prophet Muhammad, the first thing he went was to his family. You get me, bruv? He never went to some random dem man across the country, and bruv, man chatted to his family, bro. When his family got on board, like family started chatting to the ends. When ends got on board, ends started branching out themselves. You know what I mean? That's what man need to do, bruv. Like when my guy was telling me, because see, Sudanese people, I've always had the intrigue. They have this what do you call it? Akhlaq, yeah. They have this mannerism, this
akhlaq.
Like, akhlaq, yeah.
That's it.
And I'm telling my friend, like, what go on in Sudan? Like, obviously, I don't know, I'm kind of shy asking these questions. Sometimes I feel like they might be offensive or something. But man's asking, like, what go on? How come this and that? And he's like, bro, he started telling me certain things about Sudan, innit? And, like, for example, if someone was to say some sort of bad word, like, say you were on the street, said the F word, someone older than you will clap you in your face, bro.
And that's how it should be.
Yeah.
No, the elders are scared.
Don't know, some uncle just walking down like, clap. What are you saying, bro?
The uncles are scared. People are scared because they done and sister and born rich here.
This was about a couple of months ago. Like I was working, and these times I work in construction, so we parked up the van. We're getting something to eat. I'm seeing like a 13-year-old, 12-year-old swear at his mom. Oh, fuck yourself. This, that. And I was
a black
all of us,
kid, a black kid.
a black kid. I'm not gonna lie to you. If it's a white kid, I don't
How much
understand.
did that hurt your heart, though, man?
Bruv, all of us in the car wanted to come out and just beat the shit out of this little kid.
You're right, and
We just wanted to.
That. And that's
But the mom was scared. The mom's like, no. She looked at the men. She's like, oh, she was scared. Like this kid, if we do this, he's gonna run to the social services and police and get me arrested.
Right, but sometimes I don't know. At some point, you gotta just be like, oh well, we're gonna have to just take one for the village because I can't let this person continue to show up in the community like that. Because the way that I was raised is when I go out in the world, I'm not just representing myself. I'm representing my family. I'm representing the tribe of people that I come from. And you going out in the community, all they see is a black kid from America. So you represent black kids from America all over the place. And they think we all run around here acting like that.
Exactly.
You got to
That's a
correct
big problem.
See?
They're just creating a worse stereotype, and we gotta we can't let this shit, because you know how it is. Like anything anyone does, that's gonna blow up on the media. Like, look, all of these people are like this. Look, I beg you, look, just look. Everyone, look. Make sure. So next time you see them, you know what they're like, bro. I'm not gonna lie. When I was younger, I was like crazy, innit? I'm still a bit crazy, but I was like super crazy when I was younger, innit? I remember like going up to a brer, seeing a brer, shouting at his mom in the bus, and then he goes on to start clapping her, bro. And I was just so helpless. Like, she's helpless. She's there, like so embarrassed. You could see the embarrassment. You could feel the hurt in her heart, bro. Like, wagwan, bro. I know this is bad, innit? I know. But I went up to the kid. I go, hey, do you want to be kidnapped? I looked at the mom. Shall I kidnap him? Shall I take him to the place where kids hit their moms? Shall I take him? She looked at man like she knew what I was on, innit? And she was like, yeah, look, if he does this again and that, bruv, to be honest, I was expecting the worst reaction, innit? Because obviously our mum's there, random brother's coming, shall I kidnap you and that? But she knew I was on a boogeyman flex here, and I swear she appreciated it, innit? She fully appreciated it. This kid sat on the bus with his finger on his lips for the rest of the whole journey, bro.
Simple.
That's like, you get me, something a random person can do. It could have backfired, but you know, it worked at the end of the day, bro. You need to find a way. Like this mom, you could do one thing that will take you 1 second that will solve stress that could have built on this lady for 10, 20 years. Like, bro, do it. If you can, and you think it will have a positive influence, do it, bro. Don't think if it backfires, it backfires. Like, you get me?
Definitely. Because like you said, the key word that you said there, you felt helpless. Yeah. All of us in the van that day were just looking, and we just felt helpless. And the mom was looking at us like, I'm ashamed at this scenario. And I'm thinking to myself, to me, I believe in discipline. I grew up in discipline. You get where I'm coming from, day Don. I don't like, for me, it's like, it's gone to a situation, we're making our new generation into snowflakes. Yeah. Proper snowflakes. And it's like, and I'm thinking to myself, how can you look? Say if your parents ain't even around, what this generation, how are they gonna survive? How are they gonna survive when they be taught like this?
They're gonna be raised by the government, bro. The plans are already laid out, they're written. I'm showing my cousin this book called Illuminati New World Order. That, bro, it lays out the whole Middle East plan of taking over the Levant area and Sudan, and then going on to Iran and all this. Obviously he's seen that, and then man showing him a section, because obviously he knows about politics, so he knows that this is Guan and all this. He's kind of awake to this stuff. But I'm showing him a section where it's going plans of for the younger generations to let the children not be raised by their parents, for them to end up in a situation where all the children are raised by the state, they're raised by the government. And he's like, oh no, that will never happen. He's like, I was like, bruv, you think this will never happen in London, in the UK? This is already the case. It's already there. Like, you know what I mean? People, like even people who as an illusion are raised by their parents are not.
Mm-hmm.
So those that are not living with their parent, they're already raised by the state anyway. And those who are also raised by the state as well. Like it's a situation where there's nothing you could do about it. But with that thing, like you're saying, what's the solution, bro? We need to fuck off, bro. That's what we need to do, bro.
We say we need to leave these white-dominated countries.
Bruv, we need to basically.
But they're following you back, though. This is the thing
they
don't. They're involved. Like, this is the problem, Cuzzy, yeah?
They're involved, yeah.
In home as well, it's like I'm trying to patch my nation back from a 30-year disaster. I'm looking across the road right now. I'm watching Ethiopia heading the same way. I'm thinking to myself, right, and then what you lot are gonna see in the next couple of weeks or the next 2 years, that the horn is unstable right now. So for me, I looked at it and I said, bruv, where is all? And then I started following the history. Then I said, bruv, it's all to do with Western powers and elite.
Yeah.
Then I looked across the continent. I looked in West Africa. Then I started seeing how come certain Western countries still control your money. Like France is printing out money in Africa. They don't use the franc. They use euro.
Yeah.
If you don't even use your money, how am I going to use your money?
Yeah. All right. So look, man. But let me tell you about. It's not even don't let me tell you about it. Y'all know about France and Portugal and Russia and Germany and America and Great Britain. Like, we know about these countries that came. They went to Africa a long time ago and a long time ago and colonized that shit. They went global. They went all around the world and colonized that shit, bro.
Like, and you know what the maddest thing is? It's like, yo, yeah, we regret it. We're not on that no more. So, bro,
they're not paying
we're not on that no more. Fix it.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
How do they fix it?
Still on
it. They should repair it, right?
Yeah, undo
repair it, right?
You're so concerned, undo it. Yeah. Otherwise, it just shows you don't give a shit. You don't give a shit, bro. Like, you're basically condoning what they were on because you're not doing shit about it. And why should I do shit? Bro, the power's in your hand. What do you mean? Why should I do? You are the power. You're the only one that can do shit about it, bro. You know what I mean? And it just, there's a betrayal there. Like, you see, like, bro, you're saying you're with us, you're saying you help us, you're saying you don't want us slavery, you know, but it's kind of like, you're saying all this shit, but look what you're doing.
So let me say this, Day. So the sister said earlier, what are the solutions, right? If we know that these countries, they have colonized us, right? They've made sure that it's a lower class of society in all of these countries. What is the solution?
Bro, no one's gonna like my solution, man. I got solutions that no one's gonna like. Like I will employ, like, bro, if you see someone on road doing a fuckery, slap them, bro. Everyone should do that. That is a beautiful thing that no one's gonna accept. I should employ that we should take over the seas, man. Start building ships, take over the seas. We now own 75% of the world. Safe. You get me? Like, bro, the solutions I have are too, like people can't accept that. They won't accept the bigger solutions I got. You know what I mean? And no one's gonna be like, yeah, let's go live on the sea, take over the whole. Like, no one's on it, man. Like, my solutions, I don't think they're practical enough, or I don't think they're acceptable enough by the majority of the Earth's population. But I think they work, personally. You know what I mean? But if
you're saying take over, basically.
Take over, bro. Take over. Same way they took over by force. Take over by force.
How you gonna take over the sea? You gonna take it from the pirates, then?
That's the pirates are the ones who are already doing this. They're actually clued up. They're in the sea, taking over the American, British, German naval vessels and cargo carriers, and they're the only ones helping us weaken these lot. They're the only ones doing anything about it. You know what I mean? Huh?
They're
Come
helping
on.
us. The pirates are helping us.
Yeah.
Stop.
What's people have this negative view of pirates. You have to remember who gave you that negative view.
Right.
It's the same people that gave the world the negative view on black people, negative view on Muslims, negative view on everyone. It's the same people. So I realize whatever these lot say, if these lot say pirates are bad, that means pirates are good.
Yes.
Simple.
Because when you gotta remember, pirates were fishermen that started clocking. Why is the fish not there no more? They started traveling. They started seeing people. One thing no one realizes. One thing that these people were doing was dumping toxic oil. You know, toxic, like killing off man's survival. So man just took over your thing and just started kidnapping.
Yeah. Your ship comes here, shit gets fucked. So every time your ship comes here, man's gonna make sure we take that shit.
Simple.
And you know what? Every time we take this shit is like not fucked anymore. Like, what going? So you know what? Say if this is the problem, we're gonna solve it. Oh, look, pirates taking over our shit and all this and like.
Hey, you say in big sense, you're saying fuck waiting for them to do you something. Take over, take what's yours, and be proud of it.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck,
bro.
fuck asking. I'm on a situation. Fuck asking these people for anything.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Like, you know, fuck the NGOs. With me, do you know what thing what used to piss me off is NGOs. I used to see non-government NGOs in Somalia when I was there on a holiday, yeah? I'm looking at this white guy, I'm saying he's selling solar power, but the Somali brother over there is selling. How comes everyone's going to him? Oh, he's NGO, NGO this, NGO that. They're here to, they're not doing nothing. They're getting millions and they're only spending thousands or not even they're only spending hundreds. The rest of the money's been ate. So when are we gonna move away? Like for me, I'm on the type of mindset of moving away from and begging, you know, this cup and all of that shit.
Yeah, bro. You know what? Yeah, I'll tell you something though. What you're doing is a really good thing anyway. Like what we are doing here is part of the solution. This whole reverse psychological warfare, reverse like unbrainwashing people.
Yes, unbrainwashing. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
Just me telling people that pirates are not bad people. It's unbrainwashing because everyone thinks, yo, pirates means someone wants to come, kill me, take my shit, just civilian, you know. Nah, bro. You know what I mean? It's like they got their own motives. They are being terrorized and they are terrorizing the terrorizer, which sounds like fair play. Sounds like just retaliating with the same force you're given. You know what I mean? That's why, bro, even with these mad terrorists that go on, yeah, bro, we know these birds didn't pop out of nowhere. We know these lot were pissed about something. What are they so pissed about? Why? Who's there pissing them off? When you follow the line back, you see exactly who's pissing them off. And their strategy is psychological warfare. So if that's the war we're fighting, like we moved from physical to the mental. We know that. Psychology was the first science, like we were discussing last time. Now it's the most lower tier, last science. Physical science is first. Mental science is second. They've already got onto spiritual science. That's why they're having the spiritual war. They done had their physical war. They done had their mental war. They're on a spiritual war now, yeah? And us lot, like, we gotta, like, clock that they've already found something stronger than body. They found something stronger than mind. That's what they're using. They don't care about your body no more. Like, they'll kill you. They won't kill you. They don't care. If they don't kill you, they got 1 million zombies that will do it for them. Yo, guys, help me fight the government. What? Is this guy trying to kill our country? Boom. Like, bro, I just try to help everyone. They all killed me. Like, what happened? So the whole, that's why we were talking about a goal, a main goal that will unite people. You need everyone to hear this loud and clear. This is the goal. So anyone who's not on this, just boot.
Step aside. Step aside. I like. You do your own thing. But the problem is that they don't. You see them people that you say instead of stepping aside, they want to come and destroy this thing, and they don't realize this thing that we're doing is trying to benefit you.
Yeah,
that's what pisses me off. They don't. You get me?
You know what it is like. You can ally with an organization, And you can ally with this organization saying, yo, you fund me and sponsor my movement and we will do what you want because you're the sponsor. This is what most people go for. Yeah. But what people should go for is that, yo, okay, so what's the goal? The goal is this. Yeah. We want, for example, we want solar panels. This movement is on this thing. You're on like this thing. So you got to make sure that whatever movement that is, whatever organization you're getting them solar panels from, you don't deal with them with cash. You deal with them with something that will mutually benefit them and benefit you. But the benefit you're giving to them should be a benefit that's really benefiting you. Do you get what I'm saying? So you're basically paying for these solar panels by having someone benefit you. So you're basically paying yourself for shit you're buying to yourself. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but if I
you're benefiting yourself.
Yeah, benefiting your, like, for example, I got this group of militias who are in the ends and they want to harass people. That's what they want. They want to harass people. You get me, bro? You tell them, look, bro, there's a bunch of pagans there. Go harass them, fam. The whole ends is happy now, innit? These militias are happy. No one's getting harassed. The Brez who is no one likes or they're messing up the ends are being harassed. So, bro, the whole thing comes full circle again, innit? But Brez want to say, yo, listen, I'll give you money. You give me this. Now with the money, they're going to buy stuff to fuck you lot up. Like, you just basically got something to help you by getting something to kill you instead of getting something to help you by getting something else to help you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you, Maji.
Yeah, we've got to be a lot more resourceful like that. Think with the brain instead of with whatever man's are thinking with, man.
And then you just get people on board with the message. You got to work with people that believe in the message as well and the vision. If you don't, like you say, they don't. Man's here to unbrainwash people. And that's the most powerful thing I heard all this morning. We have to unbrainwash people. That's the new one. I'm gonna run with that today.
And you know what, bro? The saddest thing, a lot of people don't know they're doing it. They're here thinking, I'm hopeless, I'm useless, I don't know. But you're doing it. You're literally already, you are doing what you need to be doing. You're here. You're saying something about it at least. That person who can do something about what you're talking about doesn't even know about it. So the second you came on, started speaking about it, the person who can do something about it is there listening, going, rah. These lot are talking about it. I can actually do something about this. I'm in a position of power where I can do something. You know what I mean? And that's going to change something there. That's going to have this guy having his own talk session with his own people. You know what I mean? And someone else is going to listen in and be like, yo, yeah, you know what I mean? So, like, for those, like, if you can't do something, say something. You know what I mean? If you can't say something, at least know what you're on. Know what you're on, bro. You know what I mean? You can't, all right, hopeless, there's nothing we could do, and then think that, yeah, okay, now we have to support Trump, for example. No, you don't, bro. You know what I mean? Don't be a pagan just because you got, it's not a, if we can't beat him, join him thing. It's not that. That's not what it is, bro. It's like, this is the truth. Bun what anyone else is on. Bun it. Like, why? Okay, I'm gonna die for the truth, bro. Why? Like, I'm not gonna die a waste, man. Supporting some bullshit.
Straight.
You know what I mean?
Straight. And that is.
Die.
That's what it is. We have to prepare for that, innit, they done.
Yeah, but that fear of death, I think, because, like, I don't know, a lot of people don't know this, but it has been drilled into people's brain. Because back in the days, Brez were more honorable. Brez were more, like, they had a different kind of pride, innit? It was like, bun death, bro, so what if I die, innit? This is the real shit. You know what I mean? Like, right now,
you have to be
right now, it's flipped. It's flipped. Bun the truth. Bun the truth. If I say the truth, I die. It's like, bro, back in the day, people were saying, bun if I die. Now you're saying, bun the truth, I'm going to die. Like, we flipped, bro. Like, they've taken something away from us. That's our power, bro. The power to be like, fuck, so what if I die? That means all my grandchildren are not gonna? Cool, let me die, bro. You know what I mean? That is a power that has been stripped from us, and I think that's our strongest power. The amount of people we have, I die, there's gonna be a million more of me. Each one of them dies, they're gonna be a million each, so that's a million now. Like you're already on a roll, bro.
100. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. And for me, in my language, we say faham. It's the understanding. Understanding it. And I think a lot of people need to start doing that, understanding the flights and the issues that we do have.
Do you remember that guy who came on the on Jedi show, yeah, talking about people just don't listen?
Yeah.
Bro.
I don't think I remember that. What was that about?
So there was the guy coming, he was a musician talking about the history of Rodney P and all the situation with the culture and that.
Yeah.
But anyway, he made an interesting point about people not listening, innit? He was talking about difference between rude boys and bad boys and why the actual system needs it. And that's what people are following. That's like you say, yeah, these rude boys are waste, man. But that's what you're listening to. That's what you're following. That's what your girl wants, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's the world we living in. So Brez, no, girls want this. They want to be that. They're not that. Like, you get me? But the whole point is these people are coming. You have to be rude, so it will give an impact. So people will listen to what you're saying. No one's going to listen. Excuse me, please, guys. Can we all form a circle to? Hey, bruv. Everyone stand in a circle now. Who's not here is getting clapped up, bruv. You know what I mean? Like that is bruv. Me personally, like he was saying, innit? I see a waste man thing to that, but it's needed. Sometimes it's needed, bro. You know what I mean? Like rudeness is there for a reason. There's a utilization about it, and there's a bad way to use it. But it comes down to listening, innit? If everyone would listen to politeness, it would be a lot easier, bro. But like you've had conversations with people. It's 2020. No one listens to anything. If we're not listening to the 80% of what you're talking physically, how am I gonna listen to the 20% you're talking verbally? If I can't listen to the 20% you're talking verbally, what makes you think I'm understanding anything you're saying? You're giving me a 100% message. Your voice is giving me 20% of that message. Your body is giving me the rest of the message. I can't even hear your voice, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Can you, like, if you ask most humans today, can you look at someone and know what they're thinking just by their geometry, how they're standing, which finger is touching what, like how the angles of their limbs and that? No, we can't, bro, because we're dumb. But really, we all know what this position means because we have muscle memory. We know if I was standing in that position, what's the and this, bro. We know this shit. We're not listening, so we end up not knowing, and that's dead. It's a problem. We're all blind. That's where the blind thing comes from. Dumb, deaf, and blind.
That's true. That's true. Hey, Dave, you guys, my battery's dying. I'm gonna jump off.
Bless, man. Nice speaking to you.
Bless, man. I Born Rich. If you're still there, yeah, big up.
Big up.
Everyone in the chat, you're big. Hey, Dave, I'm gonna be doing a little stream later on. Come by, innit?
Yeah.
It's open mic, so open mic. We discuss anything on the table.
Yeah. I'll see you there, bro.
In a bit. Please and blessings to everyone, yeah?
Peace, fam. So yeah, man, we need these solutions. I don't think people are ready at this stage. Well, they're ready, but they need to move towards whatever solutions we're talking about. That's why when we're talking about the goal, you need people to see that goal, man. You can't, like, imagine right now, I tell you, yo, come, we're going. Just that, come, we're going. You're going to be like, going where? Like, unless someone's your best friend who you just go with, wherever, yeah? Your companion is going to ask you, go where, bro? Where are we going? You know what I mean? And the second you go, Tesco or Costco or whatever, yeah? You got now an idea in your mind. The second they said that, you saw where you're going before you got there. You already got there before you got there. So you got there, you saw it was cool, you thought about it, you told your friend a reply. Yeah, come, let's go then. You know what I mean? Because you saw the goal, you saw the outcome, you saw whether you were on it or not. You reasoned with yourself. Now, when you're in a situation where, yo, come, let's go, and your guy's saying you where, then, bro, I don't know, innit? Let's just go. Or like, yeah, but so what do you want to do? I don't know. Let's just, you know, go. I wanna do something. There's like nothing's gonna happen. There's no vision. You haven't traveled down a path of time and space to see that dimension that you're looking to teleport yourself into. You're not gonna go there because you need to face the direction you're going before you go. You need to be like, okay, I'm going that way. You can't say I'm going. Oh, which way are you going? Oh, I don't know. You have to look. That's my bearings. That's my course. I'm gonna chart a course. I'm gonna go. That's why when you come back to this seafaring people, a lot of people forget, man. These are like, I think you were talking about Born Rich, about sending the outcasts and the misfits and all this to America. Like, these seafaring people were not that dopey, innit? They had, well, just to be able to control the elements, let the wind push you. Because imagine, rowing a boat takes up a lot of energy, innit? From the from the seamen was where we found out about houses. When you find out houses, the first houses were just overturned boats. These people did a lot for us. Bro, there's definitely some sort of push to push people away from nature, push people away from the sea, scare them with pirates and tribes, bush tribes, and like all this stuff. Now we're scared, man. We're scientists, explorers who are scared to explore science. That's what we are. Oh, yo, did you see that Joe Biden thing going?
It's
About, you know, black and that.
Well, it's easier to be a parent this morning. It's easier to be a dad. It's easier to tell your kids character matters. It matters. Tell them the truth matters.
Tell your friends why.
Being a good person matters. And it's easier for a whole lot of people. If you're a Muslim in this country, you don't have to worry if the president doesn't want you here. If you're an immigrant, you don't have to worry if the president's going to be happy to have babies snatched away or send dreamers back for no reason.
What's up? What's he doing? I didn't really understand what he was saying.
Suffered. You know, I can't breathe. You know, that wasn't just George Floyd. That was a lot of people that felt that they couldn't breathe. Every day you're waking up and you're getting these tweets and you just don't know. And you're going to the store and people who have been afraid to show their racism are getting nastier and nastier to you. And you're worried about your kids and you're worried about your sister. And can she just go to Walmart and get back into her car without somebody saying something to her? And you spent so much of your life energy just trying to hold
Real
it.
talk, though, man. Real talk.
Man,
What did they ask him? What did they ask him? Why is he saying this? What was he talking about?
No, he's happy because Joe Biden was just elected the new president of America.
Bro, Joe Biden been playing black people, bro, since day.
So listen though. This is a black man, right? So listen. I don't know what you are. Listen. this is what Joe Biden. This is what a black man said after they announced that Joe Biden was the new president.
Oh, so he was commenting on his presidency. All right, cool.
Well, it's easier to be a parent this morning. It's easier to be a dad. It's easier to tell your kids character matters. It matters. Telling the truth matters. Being a good person matters. And it's easier for a whole lot of people. If you're Muslim,
I want to ask you this real quick, Dada. Is it any I don't know, is it any victory that a white man could get that would make you feel this emotional?
I suppose.
What if a white man freed all of the Somali brothers?
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like,
yeah. Because I know
definitely things that, like we were talking about, when you let the guy do for you something in order to get what he wants, then that's the way. Like, you know what I mean.
And you saying you would cry?
I might, bro, because it's a thing. I might. No, I'll tell you why. Because in this world we live, yeah, like not just any white man, innit? Like, if, for example, Trump did some madness like that, I probably would, because I'll be so shocked, like, rah. This man like this did things like that. But at the same time, I probably wouldn't as well, because I still have that thing. Like, my mind works like this, it's too late for me, bro. Save yourself. Like, anything that if Trump were to do something, I'll just be like, yo, nah, there's something behind it. There's some side plot that we're not seeing. There's something dodgy about this. You know what I mean? Why would man just help these people? Like, why? He's not a selfless guy. There's something about it. You know what I mean? So I probably won't cry in it. I'll probably be a bit more critical. Like, there's something going on.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with it. If you're excited, man, like this brother's excited, like Joe Biden won.
Yeah, I get it, Bob, and he thinks that the world's gonna be a better place for him for it. And like, you know,
he said it's easier to be a father.
It's easier to be a black man today in America. Yeah, easy to be a father.
I want to hear what he said about the father. Hold on.
It's
big up Sosa.
Well, it's easier to be a parent this morning. It's easier.
He's sick though, man.
What? Wait.
Hey, listen. Born Rich, wait. Have you noticed the difference ever since the election? Or is everything just the same?
Well, it's easier to be a parent this morning. Like,
did you say that, bro?
Nah, Day. I haven't, bro. I haven't seen anything. It doesn't. America is going to have its ups and downs and ebbs and flows, regardless. I don't know if that's life. You know what I mean? Like, some people would say, "Well, that's just life, right?" Life has its ups and downs, and you know, it's a balance. You gotta have the good with the bad, the ups with the downs.
That's what the world is, man. That's what the world is. If you don't have the ups, you won't even know there's downs. If you don't have the downs, you won't even know you're up. You'll think you're down. You'll be a millionaire thinking you're down. Like, you know what I mean? You have to have downs. So
yeah, man. Like, I mean, in my mind is no. It's not. But it's no president. I guess the answer to your question, that is no president that's going to be elected, right? Because we know fucking 9 times out of 10 it's going to be a rich white man that's going to be the quote unquote president. So it don't matter which rich white man is in power. Is my day-to-day is pretty much going to be the same.
Yeah, bro. Even Obama was a rich white man. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
I fell for it. I went for the okie doke with Obama his first term. I voted for him, but Yeah, I can admit that. Yeah, I got caught up in the hype, and that's why I'm a person who got caught up in the hype, and I can sit back and watch this election and say, "Yo, we still doing the same shit."
Yeah, bro.
You know what
Like,
I
you know what
mean?
surprised me? Yeah.
Yeah.
We were checking out. I think you were there on my show when we were checking out the leader of the what's that New World Order court? The World Court. There's a World Court where international disputes are settled there. So, like, if you got, for example, a case and you don't like the way your country ran your case, you could go settle it at a World Court. That's the only place really where you can sue your country, really, because they basically oversee all countries' actions. When I realized that the supreme judge of the World Court is a black man, I was like, what? Bro, he was like a Somalian or Sudanese or something. Like, bro, I was so shocked. But I still, like, I don't let it get to me. I'm like, this guy is just, he's going to take orders from whoever's in his ear. He's just like a face, innit? Just a face to make people happy. He's like, give that feeling that I had when I said, "Rah, the judge, the leader of the World Supreme Court is a black man." Just for people to get that feeling. That's the only reason they do it, I think. I don't think it means anything. You know what I mean? If it did mean anything, I mean, let these African countries go to the World Court and then let this judge judge justly, in it. Let's see what happens. But I doubt it. That's why no one wants to. Oh, yo, we can't hear it. Can't hear the video, bro. Put a sound on.
My bad, Dad. I had this shit on mute, bro. My bad.
Well, it's easier to be a parent this morning. It's easier to be a dad. It's easier to tell your kids character matters. It matters. Telling the truth matters. Being a good person matters. And it's easier for a whole lot of people. If you're a Muslim in this country, you don't have to worry if the president doesn't want you here.
I like when he said that. He said, if you're Muslim in this country, you don't have to worry about the president not wanting you here. Mashallah.
Mashallah, bro. That's big.
Mashallah. Like, we not, you know what I mean? That's crazy, man.
Mashallah is a juju curse. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. No, sorry. It means whatever God wants. Whatever God wants or something.
I thought that was inshallah.
Nah, inshallah means if God wills.
If God's will, and mashallah is whatever God wants.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
My pleasure.
Okay. All right.
I play the rest. I want to see what else he says.
This was Islam Corner. Islam Corner real quick. All right, let's go. Let's hit this, bro. But look at his face though, Daddy. What is he?
Bro, he's emotional, man. Like I'm even thinking, is this guy a paid actor? Like, was he there just for black people to see and be like,
yeah,
feeling?
CNN. He's on CNN, and yeah, he's a paid actor. He's a CNN. I don't know. He has to.
Yeah, because when you got shit like CNN, bro, I start getting a bit iffy. Like, you know what I mean?
He has to do shit like this to continue to come on TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
This is
when he done the like next time they're gonna bring him back. You know what I mean? He's good.
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
Good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now he has a name because of this. When you want to get an interview, man.
You don't have to worry if the president doesn't want you here. In this country, you don't have to worry if the president doesn't want you here. If you're an immigrant, you don't have to worry if the president's going to be happier to have babies snatched away or send dreamers.
Yo, he's proper emotional. But bro, is there actually tears though? Do you see tears?
There's no tears.
Zoom into this, man. Let me zoom
No
into this.
tears.
I don't see tears, bro. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe.
This is vindication for a lot of people who have really suffered. You know, the I can't breathe.
Yeah, he got tears.
No. Let me say this. Fuck the tears. He said this is vindication for a lot of people in this country that's been discriminated against.
Mm.
And I hate to say this, man, because when I say this, my black people tell me that I'm like a Trump supporter, but I'm not a Trump supporter. I don't give a fuck about either one of these white men, right? But what happened under the Trump administration, which is the last 4 years, that didn't happen up under any other administration? Do you
That's what I'm
understand
saying,
what I'm
bro.
saying? Like nothing really happened in America. If I'm
It was
honest,
nothing
these
special. It was
last
some
4
shit.
years has been, I'll say these last, 2.5 out of the 4 years has been some of the most prosperous years of my life. Like, I don't know. The shit is weird, man. Because America,
But it is weird, man. It is weird, man. Because you
not
have your
America.
micro situation and you have the whole country situation, which kind of gives little effects on the micro situation.
Yeah.
So unnoticeable. It's
happened,
designed
Dede.
that way, though. It's designed to be unnoticeable until it's too late.
Yeah, but they like nothing happened in this 4 years that was just traumatic or nothing in my life.
Nothing noticeable. But if you look at things like, for example, when the coronavirus whole thing started, like, look, World War III just kicked off. Coronavirus started. Everyone forgot about World War III. Yeah. Now,
Hold on. When you say World War III, what are you talking about? Who was fighting? What countries were fighting in this?
Don't you remember the whole Iran America thing that started just before COVID was announced?
Not really.
America. I don't know if they broadcast this in America. Actually, come to think of it, but anyway, I'll tell you just in case. Let me know if you not heard anything about this on the news. So, obviously, I'm sure you know about the the military general that was killed, assassinated, and
that was in Iran, right?
Yeah, the Iranian military general and the Iraqi Shia military general or something like that. Yeah, was also
that's
killed.
They was having like the big marches and the funeral. It was a lot of people at the funeral, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because he was
like whole blocks of people full of people.
Exactly. Yeah. So for them, this is like imagine killing the most senior official for the American military. Like that's basically what they did. They killed the military's leader, so to speak. Yeah. So that's a declaration of war, like it or not. Anyway, Iran hit some American bases in Iraq, and this created some sort of little. Basically, Iraq was a battleground for the American-Iranian war. So imagine the Iraqi people. We just had a war, and now we're gonna like there's two countries fighting war in our country. Like it's nothing to do with us. And but that's not the point. Anyway, COVID happened, and through the whole confusion of COVID and everyone following up what happened, America behind the scenes, while they're saying, "Hey, everybody look that way," and then behind your back, they are rushing in laws and bills to allow access to encrypted, not only encrypted messages and devices, but encrypted applications and software, and companies that have basically there was some sort of prevention from allowing the NSA from spying into people's personal activities in certain instances. So, for example, where it said on WhatsApp that these messages are encrypted, meant that the NSA were legally not even allowed to check that information out. Now, as soon as Corona comes in and no one's looking, they're basically trying to rush this thing into law, where now you're in a situation. This was all in January, February, it wasn't even late in the year. It was like early. And now basically they got access to all your encrypted information legally. You know what I'm saying? So no one knows this. And the less know, the better. But this is a really big thing because, like, right now, a lot of people's problems is with the trust of officials. They're spying on people, and the lack of privacy we get with all this whole what do you call it? Like facial recognition and all this more.
No, I got you, Dada. Let me hear. Let's play a little bit more.
That wasn't just George Floyd. There was a lot of people that felt that they couldn't breathe. Every day you're waking up and you're getting these tweets and you just don't know. And you're going to the store and people who have been afraid to show their racism.
Like, I want y'all to listen. He's not saying shit. He's all over the place, man.
Yeah,
Listen.
I noticed. I noticed that too, bro.
Every day you're waking up and you're getting these tweets and you just don't know. And you're going to the store and people who have been afraid to show their racism.
He said every day you wake up and you're just getting these tweets and you just don't know. You go.
Yeah, I noticed that. That was a little glitch in it. Like, what was he talking about?
No. All right, let me say it, Dede. So if I say that, I'm gonna say, hey, Dede, follow me right here, Dede. Let me ask you a question, Dede. If every day you wake up and you're seeing these tweets and you just go to the store and people that's racist, they just want to show their racism. Right, Dede? Right, Dede?
Right. Every day you wake up and you check on Twitter and you just, I don't know, man. You just go to the store.
What did he say? All right, let's
bro, he's waffling. This is what you call pure waffle, bro.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's play it again.
Every day you're waking up, you're getting these tweets and you just don't know, and you're going to the store and people.
and you just don't know. You just go into the store. Oh, bro, I didn't want this to happen, man. My battery's on 5%, bro. I might die.
You just did that. So randomly, that when you're in the middle of a sentence, just say, "You just go to the store," and
and you don't know. Hey, you know what, bro? I'm gonna say that to someone today, innit? I'm gonna say that to someone. You know when you're just there and you wake up the next day and you check Twitter and you don't know and you just go to the store. You know, yeah. But yo, I might die any second, innit? I'm on 5%.
Watch this.
Just don't know, and you're going to the store and people who every day you're waking up, you're getting these tweets. Every day you're waking up, you're getting these tweets, and you just don't know, and you're going to the store and people.
Hey, these tweets. See, he slipped that in there. The first thing he said.
Hey, you know what the joke thing is? See the way he says, and you just don't know. It's like he's asking. He's not even saying it. He's like, and you just don't know. Like he's going. Is he asking? Is he saying like?
Damn, I'm my bad, man.
Yeah, exactly. So, yo, that's a good point. See them Hawaii phones, yeah, Huawei and that. You can get them bespoke to get your own features in it, and because iPhone don't want people to have technology that is actually useful, people start realizing how shit iPhone is, innit? What they wanna give people the iPhone instead. Of course, they're gonna give sanctions on Hawaii and all this. I'm sure Android will either have sanctions put on them, so you have more restrictions and it's less open source, or they'll take over the whole thing. That's a good point. Good point, Sosa. And you just, you wake up and you go on Twitter and you just, I don't know, you don't know, you go to the store and just, like, people gotta say what they want to say now. Yo, I'm literally gonna die in 2 minutes, bro. Yeah, but it's been blessed chatting to you, man. Always nice coming on your show and that, man. How come you're still live at these times, man? What time is it there? Yo, Born Rich.
I'm here, Dada. I'm here, man.
Yeah, what time is it where you are?
It's fucking 7 o'clock in the morning, man. This girl done gave me some tea, and this shit tastes straight like peppermint. Like, I can't taste anything but peppermint, man.
But it got everything you need.
Hey, try to look after your health, bro.
I mean, I guess, man, but she gave me some spaghetti last night. Dada.
He's lying. He's totally lying. It was not spaghetti. It was shrimp and crab cacciatore. Don't lie.
I got some spaghetti last night.
It was shrimp and crab
I don't know.
cacciatore.
I don't know what was in that spaghetti, but it tasted weird, bro. I don't know. I don't know. Talk to me.
What did you say? There was crab in there, bro? It was probably the crab.
Yeah, I don't know.
I tasted crab one time, and I remember tasting crab for the first time, and I was like, "This tastes weird, bro. I can't eat this safe." And I never ate it again.
Yeah, but they say you you should really know a woman before you eat her spaghetti. You know.
Are you serious?
Real talk. Do you know what that means, bro? Hey, that's a British saying, fam. Do you know what that means?
It is. It is, right? If you know, you know.
First of all, it wasn't even my spaghetti that I cooked, so you need to stop
it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
That's so gross. You're gross.
Oh, bro.
Why am I gross? I heard that from somebody else.
Hey, so you're right, man. I should stop saying I'm gonna die. What I should say, my battery is gonna die.
I know Salsa. You know about that. You know about spaghetti. You know it. You know it. I
just tell you that tea's gonna clean it right out, bro.
Peppermint though, man. This peppermint tea is crazy.
Oh, yo, Born Rich, do you drink nettle tea?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't really drink any tea. I don't even drink tea. That's some.
I don't drink tea. I don't drink coffee. I don't have hot drinks, but I drink nettle tea.
Yeah, nah, that's UK shit. That shit's soft. Tea is soft, man. I drink Jack Daniels, man. Yeah, I don't.
I stopped drinking a long time ago, man.
Yeah, nah,
drinking
I drink Jack Daniels. I wouldn't dare drink tea. I don't eat fish and chips.
When I drink JD, I get violent, bro. Jack Daniels doesn't make it violent.
No, I don't. I
don't know. It makes me violent, bro. It's like, what are you looking at, fam? Yeah, drinking is not my wave, man.
It's gonna get that black seed in there, and the sea moss in there too.
I'm gonna just stick to my natural shit, man. Another ones.
It's good, right?
Nah, it's good when I say
yeah. Yo. I'm a 1%. I'm literally gonna die in it out my phone battery.
No, don't die, Daddy. Please don't die, bro. Man. You might be.
Hey, bro, I might come back, man. If the Hindus are true, I might come back. So it's calm, innit? You know what I mean?
Daddy, you make it easier to be a parent this morning.
Oh, days. You kicked off my day. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Bless you. Subscribe to Born Rich right now. Right now.
Yeah, man.
Yo.
Yeah, man. You see this, Sosa? That's what he said. That man said, I'm gonna die. He said, I'm gonna die.
And
I'm gonna die
I
in
said
a
it so
few
many times, yeah. And
Yeah,
I
man,
realized
don't
after she
die.
said it,
Don't
like,
Yeah, don't die. Don't die,
yeah,
brother. Please don't die.
Have a good
please,
night.
please, please, if I do actually die, I don't want anyone to be sad for me, innit? I lived life, like, you know.
I'm gonna do a
don't-
live stream and I'm gonna put my PayPal. I'm gonna put my PayPal for you if you die.
What you gonna do with the money?
No, I'm not gonna capitalize. Of course, I'm not gonna capitalize off Day-Day's death. What are you
Bruv, listen. If there's £10 in my bank account when I'm dead, you can have that, innit?
Man, my God.
My God.
My guy, I appreciate that, Daddy. Now, salute to you, brother. I really appreciate that.
Salute, man. Hey, when you coming on live next?
I don't know. Hopefully Wednesday, but shit, who knows? Who knows, Daddy? Hopefully Wednesday.
Yo, big up anyway, man. Big up everyone in the chats, everyone that came on. Big up the sister we were chatting to earlier. Sick conversations, man. I love your channel, bro. I swear. Always keeps me
Salute.
Salute,
Bloop.
man.
Good night.
Good morning to you
know,
guys.
right?
Thank you.
We don't know what time it is over here. It's morning. That's cocaine. But
Shut up, ain't no cocaine. Stop lying. Well, you might be on some cocaine. This is napping. Napping green tea.
Nah, salute, man. Salute to everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. I was feeling good, so I jumped back on. But you ain't got to go home. You got to get the fuck up out of here, man. I think Bigger is doing some shit on G Block. So I think G Block is popping, man. Oxo, salute. Sosa, salute. I haven't done my shout outs. Spice in the building. What up? Kushite. Yeah. Khan, Jungle Jesus, man. Tanweer. Everybody who pulled up, man. Hit the like button, share button, subscribe. Go and leave that lady alone.
I will.
Man, just don't. Yeah, man. I had to do something, man, and show y'all my homegirl. My homegirl said she had something to say. So I made sure she was in the building, man. Salute to you, baby. She don't know about my UK homegirl. So salute to her. Salute to all y'all. Big up, man. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe button. I'm out of here.
What you
Hold on, stop.